na my baby don't go. I look when you go wanna know for. I don't wanna lose you, my baby don't go.
What up, beautiful people? How's it going? Today is very, very, very exciting and different. So you're probably wondering why I've been playing Tommy songs. Right after this live stream, I'm heading to a show. Okay, so I'm just prepping myself small, you know, for the energy. I've seen her perform live in some festivals, and she's a heck of a performer, man. And she's having her first show in it since her album dropped. Okay, and yeah, man, she has a bunch of people pulling up as well in the Afrobeats Toronto scene, so I'm excited to go check that one out. But more to it while you guys are here. Interesting Friday drop. Okay, we have new Abaga tune. Okay, is gearing up for one of his, I guess one of his last albums. Okay, my goat is finally like rolling in the credits when it comes to his discography, and this is a glimpse into that. We also have Fireboy, a new single. Did I get the right one? This cover art is funny. This cover art is too funny for me, bro. Anyway. Alright. So, yeah, this cover art looks weird, man. I don't know why. Alright, that's about it. I'm not gonna waste any time. Without further ado, we're gonna get into these two songs, and right after that, you already know why. We're here. Rema flip. I should have set up my freaking soundboard. Rema is freaking out here with their debut album. After 3 years of dropping consistently, relentlessly, like energetic and interesting music, like I'm excited that he is finally pulled the plug. You know what I mean? To get into the album conversation. Rema is in the album conversation now. I want to see what that looks like. Alright, without further ado, you know how it is. If it's your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching me at least go through new music, and we get to engage, you know, normal. We put in the poll. You guys tend to tell me what you're feeling, what you're not feeling. So I don't know if everyone has heard the new Abaga song. We're gonna play it and listen to it. We're gonna hear the new Fireboy record too. We're gonna play and listen to it. Alright. This is good turnout in the first couple minutes, so I'm glad. So yeah, let's get into it, and without further ado, let's listen to new Abaga. Now, Mi is gearing up towards his last album. I'm super excited to hear it. A few records before this haven't necessarily hit the mark. The one with Oxide was quite disappointing, to say the least. So yeah, I'm hoping this one kind of makes up for it. I don't know what the I kind of do know what the direction this one is. It's meant to be playful. I know daddy is meant to like signify, like, you know what I mean, daddy, you know, like that kind of yans. So we'll see how it is, man. Like, daddy, hey, yo, dad, like you know, bomb me, you know, pay for my school fees, but you don't call yourself daddy. You know what I mean, like all those kind of things. But we don't do such yet. We don't do such. Yeah, we're still children of God. It's a family show, so we'll be as respectful as we can with it. Let's get into it, man. New Abaga and Chills, Daddy. Let's go. Oh shit, my bad. I just erased myself on what screen. Alright, let's get into it. New Abaga, Daddy, Chills. Let's go. Mr. Incredible. Let's go. Okay. Oh, this is classic. Early 2010s, like. Okay, wait, this beat is nuts. Okay, this beat is nuts. It's completely, like, utterly so simple. It reminds me of those dum dum. What's that song again? That there's this Busta Rhymes song that just reminds me of that same cadence. There's this, yeah, it's giving me early 2000s vibes, man. Just very chill. But Emma is about to spit on this. Let's go. Sorry, I Missy. We're not going to do that. We're going through Daddy. We're going through Fireboy, and then we can go into the Rema album. Okay, that's the order for tonight. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Yeah, we'll do that.
I like the way you jiggle and bounce. I wanna pounce up on it. I give you any amount. When you put it down, wanna be the carpet on the ground. When you twerk, baby, I'ma clap along to the sound. Wahala for who know they making dollar. I'm an African hero and superstar. Call me T'Challa, not your Allah, baby. Kizo Kibini Mujam Mutala Muhammad Airport, so we can take a trip to the Bahamas. Baby.
Alright, M. I see what we're doing here. It's a fun record. Emma is definitely showing that he can still boo. He can still be like as playful as, like, you know what I mean, like dance, shake your ass type records. It's interesting. Definitely feels like Buster. Okay, people are saying in the chat, it's definitely, yeah, touch it, bring it in, touch it, don't leave it, suffer-matic. Yes, thank you for reminding me of the song. I knew it was a Buster song, but yeah, he's spinning like he's giving early Buster. I like how it feels some Hausa in there, man. That shit was nice. How he weaved that in, man. Let's hear it.
Who know they making dollar? I'm an African hero and superstar. Call me T'Challa, not your Allah, baby. Kizo Kibini Mujam Mutala Muhammad Airport, so we can take a trip to the Bahamas. Baby, do you know my favorite rap part? The shape when you walk is bigger than the state of New York. When I visit the inner city, wanna lay in the park. When I go downtown to see if that's the way to your heart. I like the way you shaking the tin. When you in the room, nobody else is making a pin. You got a slam dunk body, girl, you breaking the rim. Trying to shoot my shot, baby, like I'm making a film.
Trying to shoot my shot, baby, like I'm making a film. Chat, are we giving him that one? Trying to shoot my shot like I'm making a film. Yeah, I think we'll give it to him. On that one. It's a fun line. I'm not mad at it.
Body girl, you breaking the rim. Trying to shoot my shot, baby, like I'm making a film.
Okay, chills. Dun, dun. The simple keys. Yo, this is nostalgic. Hey. Okay. This is so chills. Chills makes records like this. There's this song with TMXO that comes to mind.
Baby, you hotter than Tatashe. I wanna follow you everywhere, be your attache. I wanna get into the middle like Thomas Partey. You're so gifted, let me know is it.
I wanna get in the middle like Thomas Partey. I don't know, man. Arsenal is in the trenches. Still, will always be in the trenches. I don't know if they're ever gonna make it to Champions League anymore, but I like the Thomas Partey reference. Ghana just played us right now a couple minutes ago. It was a dead game still, but anyway, I like the football reference there. Play in the middle like Thomas Partey. I'm here for it. Okay.
Baby, you hotter than Tatashe. I wanna follow you everywhere, be your attache. I wanna get into the middle like Thomas Partey. You're so gifted, let me know is it your birthday? When I see you, I say praise the Lord. You tasty, smelling like protest jollof. I'm salivating, waiting for when it's my place to chop. You hurting?
Smelling like protest jollof? Is that what you said?
When I see you, I say praise the Lord. You tasty, smelling like protest jollof. I'm salivating, waiting.
Have you all tasted protest jollof before? Like, ensigns, were they sharing jollof around? Is that what it means? What does it mean by protest jollof? Do they sell jollof in it? Anyway.
When it's my place to chop, you hurting the environment, girl, this your waist is a problem. All I see is ass, like a simile. Shaking up and down like Epicor, no stability. The way you shake it is making me go infinity. Stop pretending, say no, you do, I'm like the military. Baby, you know I find you quite charming. I wanna be good to your body like a vitamin. I know if you pass you even if I spend all night cramming. Wanna go Spanish on that ass to you, say I papi.
No, let's run that back. I missed. There was a lot of background synths that kind of threw me off. I'm trying to hear what he's saying though.
Waiting for when it's my place to chop. You hurting the environment, girl, this your waist is a problem. All I see is ass, like a simile. Shaking up and down like Epicor.
All I see is ass, like a simile. SS. Like a simile. All I see is SS like a simile. SS. You all need to help me with that one. All I see is SS or SS.
The way you shake it is making military. Baby, you know I find you quite charming. I wanna be good to your body like a vitamin. I know if you pass you even if I spend all night cramming. Wanna go Spanish on that ass to use the iPad.
Hey. Okay. Okay. Down, down. Down, down. Oh shit. Thank you. It's fun. This is a fun song, man. Oh yeah, finish them. Pepper them. I don't know, man. Emma dropped the record like this with. What's that last song again? With Erica. It's almost giving the same direction. Yeah, it did beat the knock. Yeah. Okay, I might just catching cruise clearly, man. I'm not mad at the song. I'm not mad at the record at all. It's clearly catching cruise. A lot of fun, cheeky bars there. By the S, that's like a simile. Like simile is like, okay, you guys are mentioned some lines. He said, I know if you pass you, even if I spend all night cramming. Yeah, yeah, that seems like it could run in there. I mean, Emma is funny. If you guys get to catch a glimpse of his personality, he's very, very funny. Very, very clever in many instances like that. So when he's about to get into that comedic, satirical headspace, or at least having some form of satire in his wordplay or his just straight up his bars, it's always fun. It's not a bad thing. The beat definitely has, and even MI's cadence too, it has a very like Busta Rhymes-esque direction on it. Like the song that came to mind was "Touch It" that you guys helped reference. So yes, like that was brilliant. I think it was a brilliant record. Yeah, the SS song, the SS line like a simile. So usually in similes you say something is as terrible as something. So yeah, I see what he did there. Shout out Kingsley. Yeah, I saw what he did there. SS like a simile. Okay. I mean, again, my goat. Okay, fun record. I'm not mad at it. You guys rated it 79%. I'm not mad at that too as well. But to get people excited about the album, I think it's an interesting direction it went for this kind of record. I feel like this would be a good song that we can catch on the record as opposed to making it a single. The last record that we did here was with Oxlade, which honestly didn't hit the mark like I said the other time. So I'm hoping like he gets and he mentioned on Twitter Space that you're getting pretty much all fragments of MI on this album. So you get Playful MI, you're gonna get Lovey Dovey MI, so you're gonna get like diss records out of him as well. You're still gonna get like, you know what I mean? It would be interesting to see how this album plays out, and if it's in fact his last one, it definitely has to go out with a bang. So no pressure, M. We're just here listening, to get what you have to offer this year, man. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. Wow, everything is dropping to 74. Dropped to 74%. Damn. You people are ruthless here. But anyway, we'll move on to Fireboy. Okay, new Fireboy record. Another single gearing up for his album. His third album. Okay, now the record is called Playboy. So I think I've heard a snippet. I think. I'm not sure if it's the same song. It could be another song that I heard that I'm referencing right now. But anyway, Fireboy is having a phenomenal, like at least had a phenomenal run with Peru. And I don't know if Peru is even going to make his album. That would be interesting. I'll be interested if it doesn't, because you can definitely build an entire album around that song. Ed Sheeran remix, the 21 Savage and Blast remix as well. Pretty big record. There's another remix here. What? There's a Rehab. There's a whole bunch. I didn't see this before, but that's interesting. But anyway, let's get into new record, Playboy. Without further ado, let's see how Fireboy is trying to get the excitement up for the new album. Same week that Rema dropped his debut album too. So let's see how it goes. The two future I guess the two faces of Afrobeats future, man. Let's go, Fireboy, and with this one called Playboy. Let's go. Okay. Bazouch. Okay. Seems fun so far.
Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a matter. She wanna roll with the man, them when I drop, you know it's an anthem.
Oh yeah, I've heard this snippet.
Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me.
Okay.
Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof.
What's the oof? What's with the oof? Is it saying poof or oof? What's with that? Like oof.
She wanna roll with the man, them when I drop, you know it's an anthem.
Yep.
Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me.
What's the like? You know what I mean? Usually when you say something like when you make a sound effect, at least you're insinuating or connecting it to something that you've already said. Like say, I go out or I disappear, like oof or something. You know what I mean? Like, or like poof, or it gets out like, you know what I mean? Usually you have, or say I'm exhausted, oof, or I'm tired or something, oof. I'm trying to say like usually when you make sound noises or sound effects, like maybe connecting it to something else. In this case, I guess it's just like, oh, I don't have anything to add here. Let me just throw in the sound effects for that. Is that what's going on here? It feels like he's taking a laid back approach so far, man. It seems like he's taking a laid back approach, but we'll see.
Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy.
But I like the bounce though.
Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Oof. Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body.
Yo, that oof is gonna get annoying. I know that oof is gonna get. It's already taking me off, Loki. Like it's already taking me off. Like I don't like. Come on, man, Fireboy. Like it's already taking me off. I hope it like. Let's see. I hope it works eventually, because this is my first time spinning the record. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard on that oof because it's yeesh.
She wanna roll with the man, them when I drop, you know
It's an anthem. Hey.
Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Pull up in the club with all my G's. When we outside, it's an all 19. Yeah, them start to shake when they call my name. Don't play with a ball like me. Who you else know live a life like this? LA to Houston to NYC. I'm always on the road, they be on my road. Don't play with a guy like this.
I like him name dropping cities, man. Name dropping cities is definitely a good way. I don't know if it's become a promotional tool, or at least it makes you feel like, oh yeah, I'm connecting to that part of the world, I'm connecting to that market. So yeah, I like that he did that. So far, the second verse sounds interesting. I don't know if, yes, you can make it. So far, the record is feeling like, yeah, this is playful, this is laid back, this is not the most lyrical, spiritual Fireboy you've seen. Like it just feels like this is a flex record, and this is him trying to like have another anthem that feels, or at least channels in the same line or same atmosphere as Peru. So far is what I'm getting with this record. We see how it goes. Man.
Who you else know live a life like this? LA to Houston to NYC. I'm always on the road, they be on my road. Don't play with a guy like this. I like Shayo, I know like Ghana. One and a C for my corner. Give me some more, give me some data. So many use them, I think I'm a farmer. I like Shayo, I know like Ghana.
Okay, harmonies, let's go.
Give me some more, give me some data. So many use them, I think I'm a farmer.
So many of you think I'm a farmer. Come on, man. With the man, them. It's an anthem. It's very wordy for a hook. I hope it's a hook that can catch on in the sense that people can sing along. It feels very wordy. It feels like it's squeezing a lot of words. But I'm sure if people pay attention, or at least pay very close attention to it, they might be able to sing along to it. But so far it's not as sing-alongable in the same way Peru was. Like the chorus, it doesn't seem as simple as what we got from Peru. So definitely simplicity helps in the long way. In terms of retaining the audience. So, like, but yes, I really want to learn the lyrics. I want to learn the words to it, though, low key. Hey. Okay, this part is simple. Yeah, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Matt 10. It's an anthem. Oh, it doesn't do the oof thing again in the second run. I noticed that. Okay. Oh man, this song is long, bro. Okay. And I know you in love with me, but please don't say that. Done that, Godfather, none but that. Hey. Hey. Make nobody follow my shadow. Hey, I like that flow. I like that flow. I like the cadence he came in there with. Dun da da dun da da dun da da. I like it. I like it a lot. With me, but please don't say that. Dun da da, Godfather, none but that. Hey. Nonchalant unbothered, oh shit. Make nobody follow my shadow. Bring more cups, let Tennessee flow. Sweet white wine and anything goes. Even though my friends and my enemies know. Oh. Ooh, I'm on it. It's a phantom. It's a phantom. It's a phantom. See, I'll tell you what, the oof is an identifier. People will be like, oh, what's that Fireboy song that goes oof? You know what I mean? It's a definitely, I'm seeing it as an identifier of the song. It's gonna leave a mark. It leaves an impression already. You'll be like, oh, what's that song that goes oof? I guess that's something that could work with it. So yeah, potentially this sounds like it has a good feel to it. It has a good atmosphere around it. It definitely would do something. We would set a mark. It would make some noise. Now, as much as it can break around the noise of the records that we have today that are out now, and the new Rema that just dropped, as far as that goes, we don't know. Only time can tell. But I definitely feel like this should have some potential like commercial success to it. It definitely has that ring to it. And that oof thing is in my mind now. It's playing as a very, very like you see how like things can evolve over the span of like 2 minutes after playing the record. That oof thing came off really annoying in the beginning, but right now I can definitely see it play out as an identifier for the song. So it's interesting that how that evolved with me just in the span of two minutes, bro. That's crazy. It's an anthem. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. It's an anthem. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. It's low-key nostalgic too, man. I don't know why it's taking me back to like something early in the 2010s, you know? 3 minutes 27 seconds. Interesting. All right, so where can we go from? Oh, we're about to play Peru. Where can we go from here now? I think that was a good record. I think it was a good record. Good way to actually like. I mean, following up a song like Peru, like come on. I mean, it'll be hard not to even try and see a link between the two songs because you can tell from a particular direction that he went with this one. This is not a romantic song. This is not necessarily a song that like, you know what I mean, that praises or talks about heart. No, it's not heartfelt. It's not emotional. It doesn't have any strings. It doesn't have those chords that can like pull your heartstrings. You know what I mean? So it's a more playful atmosphere that he's trying to set with this one. Clearly you can see the similar direction as Peru, like I mentioned. The record definitely feels like it has some hit potential, you know, like the chorus as fun as like, you know what I mean, as like But it's quite wordy though. That's the thing. My only issue is it's very wordy for a chorus. Like, it has a lot of words that can get lost immediately. But towards the end, it kind of saves it with "Girl, you wanna roll with a big playboy like me." I like that part. I think that's kind of simple to some extent. "Girl, you wanna roll with a big playboy like me." I think that could work. That has something to hold on to. Definitely the oof things are nothing to hold on to. It's not a bad record. I don't think it's all the way like as exciting as it was when the first time I heard Peru. Like, the excitement obviously is not there. Like, it's not there yet. Like, it's not a bad bop. It has a very nice bounce to it. It's a kind of nice bounce that it doesn't provoke you to stand up and do a lot. But it's a nice bounce that can, like, it could still go up in a club as a nice like background feel, but I don't think it's super like exciting. It's an okay way to follow up Peru and an okay way to open up the rounds or the moments for a new album. I'm not mad at the record. Definitely I can see it growing potentially on me, but not all the way excited on this record. If I could put a number to it, I'll definitely feel like an 8 on this one. If I was able to put a number, and I'll definitely feel like an 8 for this record. But yeah, shout out to Big Fireboy, man. Like, I like that cadence in the second verse. The second verse was nice. I thought that was like a good play of it. The song feels quite lengthy for a single in today's era, but I think it kind of helps because he's repeating the chorus I think 3 times or 4 times here, so it's quite helpful that it can help get the chorus kind of engraved in your head. So at least he's making use of that extra time that he's added. So yeah, it's quite lengthy, but yes. We see how far this can go, man. People were saying it had different versions on it on the upload. How many versions of the song does he have? He has he has just one so far. I'm looking, but anyway, regardless of that, not a bad single from Fireboy DML. Okay, big artist from the scene right now. 10M in monthly listeners. Okay, but anyway, that was Fireboy. How do you guys feel about it? What are you guys saying about the record? You guys gave it 81%. I'm about the same way. Okay, I'm about the same way. Definitely feel the same way on that one. The conversation now is about Rema. You guys can't seem to hold on your excitement for the Rema album. Alright, let's get into the Rema album then. It feels like we all want to run mad here because nobody's actually listening to Playboy. You don't want to roll with a big playboy like Fire? Come on, man. Alright, 82%. We'll get into it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. This I've been looking forward to. This is the first time I had to clear. You know what I mean? I don't even know what else got dropped this week. I didn't even care, to be honest. I know there's 2 songs I wanted to listen to, the Abaga song and the Fireboy song. Other than that, I don't care right now. I know Kofi dropped. Okay, shout out Kofi. She's coming to Toronto in a couple weeks actually. I'm not mad. Like, Kofi I can definitely chill on. But Big Rema dropped a debut album. People don't understand that the anticipation towards this album, because Rema came on the scene and pretty much set a tone for what it felt like to be, or at least what today's Afrobeats can sound like. You know what I mean? And like I did in my Beam episode anticipating this album, I definitely see that as an album that it's era defining. I mean, that was my expectation to it, because I see Rema as an era defining act. So for an era defining act, your debut albums usually show that you're an era defining act. So we've seen the likes of Wande Cole, we've seen the likes of Wizkid, we've seen the likes of Fireboy. Their debut albums definitely set a mark, a huge mark that we still hold on to till today. Now, I see Rema in that same light. I definitely see Rema in that same light. I see him in that same class of artistry. It's his own unique delivery that he has pumped into the atmosphere of Afrobeats. That kinetic Indian influence that he has. Super, like, do I say fresh and futuristic in a way with his production choices. The likes of London, the likes of Russian that he has worked with, the likes of All Teams. Super, like, you know what I mean? It's not shit that you hear every day. It's not something that, it's something that makes a mark. And Rema is super dynamic with it too. From his flows to, yes, people give him a lot of flack for not being the most attentive to his lyricism. And yeah, you could say that in some songs. But then again, he makes fantastic records like that can hold weight as a, you know what I mean, as a single or as a rollout, as a single pretty much. So we've seen him in ways of little doses of EPs. His debut EP can go down as a classic as well in terms of EPs. Definitely sparked an excitement, a new exciting era for EPs. I say all of that to say I went to this album anticipating the heck out of it, thinking very highly of Rema, thinking very highly of what he can do musically. So I'm gonna hold this album to a very, very high regard. We have 16 tracks. We've heard 3 records. We've had Calm Down, we've heard Soundgasm, we've heard FYN. Rolling down to this album, we didn't even know which songs could make it. There were many songs here that came before Soundgasm that felt like it could definitely make an album. Peace of Mind was definitely one of them. Bounce was another record, even though Bounce is one of my least favorite songs from him. But nonetheless, we're about to get into this album, and I don't want to waste your time any further. I'm super excited. He has a few features here. We have AJ Tracy, like we've heard Chris Brown, and we have Black. Okay, all right. We have this French artist called, I don't know how to pronounce that in French. Will I say So? I don't know how you pronounce YSEULT. I checked out a couple songs before I heard the album, and she's dope. She's hella sick. But anyway, let's get into the album. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna put up polls for each song to see how you guys feel each song. I'm gonna feel my own experience of it. I'm geeked up, man. I'm excited. Let's go. First track, Divine. That's his government name for anyone that doesn't know. His name is Divine. I'm sure many of you do know. But anyway, let's get right into it. First track, Divine. Stud is on the way up. I don't want to read your chat too much. You guys are throwing me off. Okay.
May nobody come against what me I believe in. If you come against my vision, you know that it's treason. It's been a long time I had this feeling I was chosen.
Try. Intros are important. The bass run I heard on this one was like, aish. Okay, now let's get into it. Let's get into it properly, man. Okay, nice strings, and then we get into.
May nobody come against what me I believe in. If you come against my vision, you know that it's treason. It's been a long time I had this feeling I was chosen. Situations that I came across made my heart frozen. Mama told me she was worried when I was in her belly. She said she and my brother and my sister, okie dokie. Then it took her 4 years before she even took it. Came with the toss of blood, that was the sign she was ready. She said
oof, telling the story, man. It's telling the story about his upbringing. I'm here for it, man. I guess this is making it. It's a personal song. This is definitely a much more personal song, giving us a glimpse of his history and his past. Yeah, I'm here for it. Title, named after his name, of course.
Yeah, my brother and my sister, okie dokie. Then it took her 4 years before she even took it. Came with the toss of blood, that was the sign she was ready. She said I never kicked, she said I never turned, she said I never caused I need discomfort. And she know they are keys.
Rema is a good boy.
He be like, say this speaking no angry come out. Say me a day a peace, I know even apply no fuss. And then she had it thought that maybe they might be a cause. Ooh yeah, she started worrying about a lot. She went to the hospital with no remorse, and then she met a doctor.
Is it walking us through his entire birth? Okay, this man is walking us through the entire. You know those Nollywood movies. I can picture how she has the bag that was already set for them to go ready as soon as the baby starts kicking. I mean, I hear it, but obviously there's a story attached to it. I'm focused on the story, but not to neglect the story behind it. It also has a very nice, when I say dancehall influence to it. The bop on it seems nice. The guitar strings are blazing throughout the record, and Rema is actually being so super intentional about the story he's sharing with us. And let's get to it, man.
Am I being attacked by a rival? It's not making sense.
Even his delivery is patois-ish. Like, he's definitely getting into that dancehall bag. Like, I can't, yo.
No remorse, and then she met a doctor. Tell me what is happening to my son. Am I being attacked by a rival?
Okay.
It's not making sense. What do I do? She said, doctor, I'm not feeling fine.
He's telling us a lot of details.
And he said it is time. She gave better name me Divine.
Okay. Okay. That was cool. That was cool. That was cool. Okay. So look, who produced this, man? I need to pull up that credit. I need to pull up so I can actually like follow who produced each one of the records, cause guy, this beat is hard. I mean, I just need to give credit to who credit's due on this one, man. Who are we looking at that created that? So Divine was SARS and added production from Jordan DJ Swivel. Okay. I'm here for it. But yeah, we got into the chorus. That was a very nice. Okay, leading to the chorus, that was a very, very nice build up from a storyline and detail line, and I love how he wrote it in by saying, and then he gave it to her son and she called him Divine, and then he runs with the chorus like that. Let's see what he's about to say in the second verse of the song.
Not if you come against my destiny. I five tattoos when nobody ever see. Outside of this industry we got company. Me I go kaku, so make everybody see. Scripts we got mark you and cancel it. English no correct, me nobody bother me. You can laugh at me, thought I know me God cover me. Yeah.
Okay.
My mama days steady cause I'm buying me. I give her joy every single time. Now me they make her dance like a cocaine.
I make her dance like a what? I cook a what?
My days steady cause I'm buying me. I give her joy every single time. Now me they make her dance like a cocaine.
A cocaine. Did I hear that right? Let me know in the chat what he said there.
As I dey grind.
Hey.
Every single time now she in my mind.
Okay.
She dey send me prayer where they keep me tight.
Okay.
I pity anybody will follow me by.
Oh, you guys are saying Coca-Cola is a dancer. I don't be knowing dancers' names. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, that's dope. Shout out to, I mean, other than yeah, I know a few names, but yeah, Coca-Cola, cool.
When I lost my brother, on my shoulder.
He lost his brother.
The voice in my head told me I'm a soldier. Then I remember the time mama named me Divine.
I don't know if I'm a fan. I don't know if I'm a fan of that backup. The background vocals on that, the harmonies and the I don't know if I'm a. I mean, other than the technicality of everything, like the song obviously is super personal. He's being an open book on this, super vulnerable, telling you a lot about his upbringings. Not to distract away from that, I'm trying to like at least get some glimpse of what makes it nice or what makes it pleasurable to listen. But right now the little in the back, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, it's off a little bit, man. Okay. Okay. Ooh, very cinematic. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. What? Okay. Okay, we peeping transitions. You guys got that. You guys got that. Ooh, that was fire. I know that was clean. Let's run that back. I know, as in the outro of the song was definitely powerful. You can definitely see how it became much more orchestral. You can hear violins, you can hear like nice strings, and towards the end, right? And then you see that transition into another song called "Hold Me." That's a bloody ass like crazy transition there. This is what I call intentionality, man. Oof. Oh, that's fire. Alright, that was fine. That was a crazy transition already. But let's talk about the song Divine. Crazy transition into the next song. Without a doubt. I think I've said enough about the song. Very personal. It has a very strong dancehall influence on it. Tells the story, vivid detail. I was even thinking to myself, probably there were some details we could have left out. We didn't want to know what was the point of him saying like, oh, his mother was like went to the doctor. You know what I mean? It just felt like it was just giving too many details, which I mean goes to show how far or how important this felt to him. So it brings a lot of details into it. It tells us that he was born. It's basically opening up as a form of like, okay, this is who I am. This is an introduction to me, and I like that he's treating this album as like an introduction. Like, hey, this is, even though he has been around for 3 years, I like that he took a time to almost kind of introduce himself, to know what he's about, to know what his biggest motivation is. Definitely, you see his biggest motivation is from his mother. Oh shit, I forgot to pull the song, but as I'm talking about it quickly, you guys can dive right into the poll on that one. But yes, so basically on a personal note, super open book, super vulnerable. I like the level of detail he went towards. But yes, yeah. Then we get into the chorus of the song. Divine. Definitely a nice like simple chorus. Again, I don't think this record is aiming at like one. I don't think the record is aiming at having you come back to it. It definitely doesn't feel like a song you want to come back to. It doesn't have that strong replay value to it. The song has a clear and simple objective. It's to introduce the song. It's to introduce the album. So outside the context of this album, I don't think this song can ever work. Do you know what I mean? In terms of like of holding or retaining some form of audience. I don't think it has super great production, quite simple, and the song is quite heartfelt. Super, like, yes, dancehall influence, but it just seems overly simple of a chorus. You know what I mean? There's a lot of detail in the verses, so I don't see it as a strong replay song. It almost feels like it was rapping in the verses too. So yeah, I don't see it as a song that you're meant to come back to like time and time again. Definitely doesn't hold you in the first instance. Didn't hold me in the first instance, but you saw what I did there. Next song we're about to go into now is called Hold Me featuring Black. So let's get right into that. I didn't do that intentionally, guys. But that was quite of a segue. Shall I say? Come on, guys, give me credit for that segue. But anyway, yes, that was Divine, and we're about to get into Hold Me. Let's end the poll. You guys are 84% on Divine. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm indifferent about it. But yes, again, objective was to introduce the album, which I think he did an okay job for, and introducing us to him. So that's good. Now let's get into Hold Me. That segue was crazy, man. Okay. taking us to the 50s with it. You know what I mean? Like jazzy elements. Yo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Ooh, production here, man. Class.
Slow down, down. This my girl very low, this low. I never see it before. Body vibrates when she give me touch. She said I'm gifted, yeah, very gifted.
Wait. I don't think I heard that right. All right.
Slow down. This my girl very low, this low. I never see it before. Body vibrates when she give me touch. She said I'm gifted, yeah, very gifted, yeah. She said not only me be rich at deep end. She said not only me they make her hair swell. She did thank Jah for my existence. Wait, close down. Can't you see the sign? Close down. Ain't no other girl is allowed. If you play silly games, it's a foul.
Okay.
She my girlfriend, I'm a partner. Now she a go carry me my mama.
Very consistent with this cadence, okay?
She did tap a girl when no day for banter. First day she no day to order. Ask for the bitch, she bring a card out. Even the money no day for her account. She still try, she still Bugatti matter. She no get big, yeah, she no get big.
Okay, so it's telling okay, it's telling a story. It's telling a story of how he went on a date with this girl. That, I mean, she pulled out a card, but she not get money for the account, but she's still showing up. But I mean, the song starts in a way like he's insinuating that he's getting ready, you know what I mean, to go and do the fuckest. But we get into another part where he's describing the situation at hand, and I think it's funny how he transitioned into that, because we were just talking about how you're about to get it on, but next thing you know, you're hearing about how, I don't know if you were broke or she was broke, somebody was broke in this situation. Sakwa was killing somebody. But this cadence is interesting though. I'll see how far you can pull off with this cadence, because that was one thing that was kept coming on. Down and you know what I mean?
Girlie don't snitch, she's a gangster. She did tap a girlie when no day for banter. First day she no day to order. Ask for the bitch, she bring a card out. Even the money no day for her account. She still try, she still Bugatti matter. She no get big, yeah, she no get big breasts. She no they even try to they impress.
Okay.
Only true love be her interest.
Okay.
Take a matter serious like project. Oh baby, oh me. Now you they cool me down, baby, cool me. No.
Oof. I love how the transition into the chorus right there. So some background vocals that kicked in, and as it was about to say, oh baby hold me, or oof, that was nice.
Now only true love be her interest. I go take a matter serious like project. Oh baby, oh me. Now you they cool me down, baby, cool me. No go they down me, oh baby, down me. I be your Romeo, you be my Julie. Oh baby, oh me,
okay.
Oh me. Now you they cool me down, baby.
Romantic, okay.
No go they down me, oh baby, down me. I be your Romeo, you be my Julie. Baby, if you leave me, I go cry.
Where does Black come in? Rema has the first and second verses. Okay. Okay.
Many other girls they brag with them guys. You know they show you bruises with their makeup they hide. My girl no like drama. Whoa. Fine like Madonna. My friends they holla.
Let's go. Let's go. You have some galala kick to that, man. No. That flow, should I kept it on, man. That flow has some galala kick to it. Is it just me?
Many other girls they brag with them guys. You know they show you bruises with their makeup they hide. My girl no like drama.
Hey, let's go.
Say this love they shock 'em. So I no go shock me. I don't buy the one with it very hard to see. No be fancy.
Let's go.
This love there for it. Oh me, oh baby, oh me. Now you they cool me down, baby, cool
How's Black gonna fit into this?
I be your only, you be my Julie. Oh baby,
Oh me, oh baby, oh me.
how you dey cool me down, baby, cool me. Cool me down.
Production, crazy.
I be your only, you be my Julie. You might be the
Oof.
one of my life.
Oh, that was a sick transition.
No, that's right, no, that's right. Put you in all white like a bride.
Just switch to the keys for him.
No royalty,
Mm.
dollars, but I get you out your gown. Go crazy, but only when you say lost in your love like a maze. You know that I only wanna taste.
Oh, okay.
Like a taste. Oh baby, hold me on.
Oh, baby, oh me.
And we gon' shine together just like
Only. Hey.
Spot Montana Tony.
Okay, Black.
Romeo, you be my Julie.
Oh my God! Not another crazy outro. What's up with the outros? You feel like that Undertaker's entrance into like WWE or something, man. Oh, but Black took the song to somewhere else. Nah, Black took this. I feel like I like Black's rendition more. I don't know. But yo, this outro is crazy. Is it a crazy transition to the next one? Not really, I guess. But man, a lot to take out of that song. Baby hold me, oh baby hold me. It was super smooth, super like atmospheric, like ambient. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of smooth pads, like, and I mean, it started off with a very, very sexual undertone, and then the song went somewhere else that didn't really feel quite sexual anymore, and then it kind of came back with the chorus. So in terms of subject matter, yeah, the intimacy level is quite there, but not to the extent that, or at least the consistency on it that kind of felt weird. But nonetheless, I like the record. It's not crazy. It definitely felt repetitive, or will I just say not too exciting with the chorus. The chorus wasn't too exciting. It wasn't the most exciting one. I definitely enjoyed the verses a lot more. The verses where he used a cadence that definitely flowed around. The second verse had a Galala influence in certain pockets that I love that cadence that he decided to go with in that song. So there's super dynamic on his verses, but that chorus didn't seem as exciting. So when your chorus is not as exciting, you definitely, the song as a whole like is quite effective. But I could give credit to the let's say the orchestral feeling or to the production. You know what I mean? You can hear like all forms of strings and pads on top of it. It sounds very, very atmospheric. There's a lot. It sounds very busy, but in a good way. So it's not something that's meant to be lackluster. The freaking transition into Black's verse was crazy. And how he took the record and kind of made it in a new dimension. The beat kind of slowed down a little bit. Almost had like those dubstep breaks that you have to a song. It felt like a bridge for the song. It felt like a break for the listener as well. That was very important because I kept on saying like, I don't know how Black is going to fit into this. So it's nice that they created an atmosphere where he could definitely body, and I think it did that exactly because it was very, very necessary for him to do that. I couldn't just see him in that same the pace. Okay, the record needed to be slowed down. That pace, I didn't see Black fitting well to it. And then the Galala or the dancehall feeling that was there too, I didn't necessarily see Black fitting well to that. But he definitely saved the record towards the end. And again, the outro, just like Divine was, I was kind of hoping it was going to be another crazy transition into the next song. But yes, it sounded very orchestral as it ended, and was quite like, again, orgasmic, like a production standpoint, bro. Like it's super, like it's ramping up, and it's just, yeah, like it was absolutely great. But anyway, let's get into the next record. This one's called Dirty. Let's see how it is. You guys are 70% on Hold Me so far. Okay, 70%. So yeah, it's a lot less than the intro. The intro, you guys were 80, right? Yeah. You guys were 80 on that. but 70% on the Hold Me record featuring Black. Alright, let's get into the next one. This one's called Dirty. Okay, now from the title, while I do. Okay.
Girl, I never wanna see you sober. Don't rest up on my shoulder.
Okay.
Key to my heart for your key holder. Yeah.
Okay, so far we're getting will I say very like yes yes, we're getting dancehall elements very, very evident on this records. And it's a nice blend with R&B so far. Dirty definitely feels like it's another R&B-esque atmosphere, though the strings are very, very proud and present there. So far it seems quite cohesive in terms of like the sonic structure of the album so far, man. I'm not mad at it.
She like it when I rub on her head. She like it when I rub on her back. She tell me, baby, don't stop that. Yeah. She says she wanna get a little dirty. Yeah, she rub on my chest. Shawty start to give me sloppy. She make a man confess.
Okay.
She make a man go. I'm all amour.
And those church chords are serious, so. Oh, I knew. Oh, not the sax. Oh, okay. That was crazy. That was a crazy, like, no. I like that chorus. I like that, whatever that was. I didn't even know that was a chorus. But whatever that was, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It has this, like, again, we're hearing quite slow, tender, R&B-esque atmosphere with obviously influences from High Life in the guitar. And then that sax, you know what I mean? It just gave it that, like, we need to give this a term. I don't know, because I hate pointing it exactly back to Made in Lagos, because Made in Lagos was the instant that has honed into that kind of like mid-tempo atmosphere that has all these elements, and these elements are very present. Strong guitars, super nice chords in the background, slow and easy drum pattern, and then you just hear the sax come in there just to marinate you. You know what I mean? Like to serenade you. I say marinate. To serenade you, not marinate. You be tricky, why they call marinate you? But anyway, just to serenade you is that jazzy element there. So yeah, man, like I can see it. The song is sounding smooth and sexy so far, man. Let's go. Oh, I love this tempo, bro. Hey. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's go. Hey. What? I'm dying, bro. What are these descriptions? These details, bro. The last one is the one that Office like she said ouch. Like that's how she said it, bro. Like she said ouch. After like 3 ouches, you should have stopped now. At that point, like, bro. But this is crazy, super sexy record, super raunchy. The song is called Dirty, obviously. What else do we expect? Hey. Wait, she went from ouch to ow, bro. Chill. You won't enjoy him. Now listen. She about to tell me ow. Shawty tell me let's keep going till we lost count. Lost count. She says she wanna get a little dirty. Ooh, I can hear some Congo drums too. Shawty start to give me sloppy. She No way Sloppy Sloppy is on the hook. Oh, God bless whoever's on the sax, man. Oh. No, this song is a bomb. God bless the saxophonist on this joint. Oh, kill him. Kill him. Okay, all these outros have been serious so far on this album. Every outro has just been nah. That was dope. Oh man, what? No, it's fading out, bro. That's sick. That's fucking sick, man. Well, first off, shout out to the lady in the song, or at least the fictional. I don't know if she's fictional or she's real. Shout out to her. She sounds like she was in a lot of pain over there. So big shout out to you. You're doing the Lord's work. Rema, on his other hand, guy, relax, okay? Relax. It's not that serious. Like, once she's saying ouch, 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 at that point, bro, like, relax. She went to that hour again, bro. Like, anyway, shout. But so far, the record, again, I can hear a lot of elements that, and I hate to make a reference back to Made in Lagos again, because there's no other album or there's no other like instance to point to, because it definitely dictated an era in Afrobeats direction. So far, this is not necessarily the ravey or the crazy Rema that we've been getting. We've gotten 4 songs or 3 songs now, and these songs have been somewhat on a lower tempo compared to you know what I mean. Again, it's called Rave and Roses, so I guess when the Roses part of things, there's nothing that has been super energetic. Everything's been raunchy to the most part, except the intro, of course. So we're about to get into a next song on the track list, which is Calm Down, which we already know I'm familiar with. It's another, I guess, much more romantic as opposed to raunchy, okay? So Calm Down is him trying to tell a story about him trying to woo a girl, but he's been over there. He's been much more respectful. He's not enjoying the girl. You know what I mean? He's trying to get her in an instance. You know what I mean? He's being romantic. Baby, calm down. Baby, telling that babe to chill, to let me, like, you know what I mean? Let's build this relationship. Let's build this angle. So, and the song again has a crazy hook that was so unorthodox in its delivery, like low, give me yellow. Like, that was crazy. And the chord progression on that song is like, it's to die for, man. It's one of the things that make the song really work for me personally, is how he backs it up and harmonizes, and then the chords just slap in another angle, man. And it's a fantastic record for that. If you haven't seen my review, go check that one out. For the sake of time, we're just gonna skip Calm Down. Soundgasm, it's in the name. It's as raunchy as dirty, okay, in terms of the level of description, the level of depth that he goes as to painting the atmosphere for you. And again, sonically speaking, like, this was one of the most dynamic songs. He changes the tempos of the song, or at least the runs and deliveries in certain times. There's a whole pocket that he's whispering, you know what I mean, to give you, and the bounce is just there. You're dancing, it's energetic. So in terms of the album experience, it can make sense, because we've gotten somewhat too, because I kind of neglect the intro. The intro is the intro. It's meant to be that. We've gotten 2 somewhat slow R&B-esque records, or R&B dancehall records, and then Calm Down kicks in, which is much more upbeat, which is much more danceable, and it's much more like, oh, let's raise the roof off a little bit to a higher extent, not crazy, but there's no raving Rema here, is what I'm saying. We're still getting somewhat simple, still energetic Rema, but not crazy, and like, You know what I mean? Like in the Afro rave sense that I've seen him to be in. So that's Soundgasm again. So next track we're about to get into is Rema and Chris Brown. Okay, Chris Brown, one of the craziest US artists to hop on Afrobeat records. He has had records with Wiz. I think he has 2 with Wiz. I think he has 2 with Davido too. I think he has 2 records with Davido. And in many of these instances, he has worked well with the artist. In many of these instances, okay. My favorite is "Blow My Mind" with Davido. But I say that to say that he's quite versatile and can easily fit on a record with Rema. So I'm excited to check out this one. This one's called "Time and Attention." Let's hear it out. All right.
London.
Okay, London. Oh shit. I see runs. Rema, let's go. Hey! See look. He hasn't intro that in a while on this album. When she said another Abaga, okay, now I'm excited. Let's go. You guys are 96 for Dirty.
Girl, I'm never gonna leave. Baby, I'm never gonna leave. Baby, you don't want like me. Love got me high like weed. Girl, let's take a little trip. Take you to the island green. Fill up the island breeze.
Okay.
Kissing in the early morning.
Yes.
Just got us sweating like we just got.
As an interesting back and forth that he did there with his own setup. Like he kind of set up the song like almost like a call and response within himself in a sense. That kind of it's crazy, man. How his flows are super dynamic and kind of like, you know what I mean, unorthodox, and how he approaches it. They're quite simple. Once it catches a cadence, he tends to reel it in for you to actually feel it. And I appreciate Rema for that, for many of his songs, man.
Be your body for that corner. Kelly, I'ma get your body worn out. I feel the affection. Tonight make we go turn out. Sex hotter than a fucking bonus. Kelly, you go make my battery run down.
It's not tired at this point.
I will never leave you, you my treasure. Oh girl, I feel your attention. You deserve love, you're my time and affection. You're my time and affection. Come make I give you all my time and affection. Come make I give you all my time and affection. Come make I give you all my time.
Ooh! Am I crazy or am I hearing a lot of Wiz on this one? That's a lot of Wiz. You can hear the Wiz influence, the way he changes. Come make I give you all my time and attention. For some reason I'm hearing like 2014, 2015, no, not 2014, 2015. Maybe Wiz in like 2019-ish, around that fever time.
I will never leave you,
no, but that chorus was.
Oh, girl, I feel your attention.
No, like I know the way it kicked in. Not this part. Okay, let's go into it. Oh, even his texture. Influence is strong, yeah. Let's go. Ah. Must give you time and attention, something and a pension. Hey, yeah.
I give you my time and affection. Finna give you my savings and pension.
Savings and pension.
Never knew you was a belly dancer. Baby girl, this your matter no random. It is about the time and affection. This your body, put me for ransom. It dem me massive and attention. Come me, baby, get closer.
Okay, I didn't see CB coming that way. I didn't see Chris Brown coming that way. Let me brace myself properly as it's about to roll in. That was some level of shock value there.
Finna give you my savings and pension. Girl, you light up my soul like a Benson. Never knew you was a belly dancer. Baby girl, this your matter no random. It is about the time and affection. This your body, put me for ransom. It dem me massive and attention. Baby, get close. closer, closer. Ride this wave on an open ocean. Eyes closed, with heart wide open. Drive the boat. She got a body so stupid.
Oh shit.
My eyes can see it's gracious all the way from here. Your thighs can change the weather. Make it rain, my dreams.
Okay.
Show you I love you, got you soaking wet. I ain't even go low, yeah.
Hey. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh my goodness, they work together. Oh. Yo, it's crazy how Chris Brown sounds natural on this record, man. It sounds completely not like this was a song. No, you can never even. Nah, man. Nah. In his past life, he definitely had to be like from Benin or something. You know what I mean? It has to be Nigerian. Hey! See, look, the way he said, understand this flow, man. Chris Brown. Time another, hey! Another, hey! See, look, the flows here are just nuts. Okay? Time and affection. Okay, who's hitting those falsettos? I beg. Is that Chris Brown in the back? Like, whoo! Like, who was that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's nasty in the back. Hey, let's go. Oh, this song has mad potential here, man. My time and affection, come make I give you my time and affection. Come make I give you my time and affection. Come make I give you my time and affection. Oh no, this record could go. This record could go. Chris Brown. Wow. Eesh. Oh my goodness, bro. Where can we even start with that song? Like, man was out here. Chris Brown. Bro, that was too convincing. Like it was so natural on it. Like at some point you could definitely hear him sneaking some pigeon here and there, man. Like you can definitely like even the way he flows on the beat. Like you can tell he's a fan of Afrobeats, or at least the sound. He has to be listening to everyone. Obviously, he has contributed to it in some sense with the records like he has with Wizkid and Davido. So he definitely has to be a fan at this point. He's listening to the cadences and flows and approaches that a lot of the artists take on beats like this. And it's not too far off from an R&B atmosphere. Like it's still, of course, like Afrobeats is a mixture and it's a quagmire of so many genres and mixes. R&B tends to be one of them, and it's freaking Chris Brown that we're talking about, right? So in that sense, it's not crazy and it's not too far off from what he can do. And again, he studies it, he knows it, he enjoys it. So there's some cadences there that felt way too like, okay, like he's having too much fun. Like he's definitely too seasoned. And anyway, like that was a fun record, man. That was a fun record. Come make I give you more time and affection. Again, I could hear the song, very, very strong Wizkid influence in Rema's first run on the verse. And as soon as Chris Brown kicked in, that was a crazy, crazy transition how Chris Brown kicked in. Because I didn't see it coming. The song is not too structured and clear and vivid on how the hooks and choruses come in. But nonetheless, however Chris Brown came in, kind of took, again, taking the song to a different place, making it a lot more fun. being super dynamic. I'm enjoying myself so far in this album listening experience, even though we skipped like 2 bangers like Calm Down and Soundgasm. It's not bad, man. This is not a bad record at all. I can definitely see you have some great like commercial success. Like it has great potential for a good record. Like no, like this is good. It's fun, it's catchy, like it's simple, it's super dynamic as well. Like there's no way you can push back on this kind, like with this song. The Time and Affection like is up there, bro. Like that was definitely up there. I don't know if it's the best other than Calm Down and Soundgasm. I still feel Soundgasm and Calm Down still hold the respect and hold the weight so far. But Time and Affection is a close third. It's a close third to that, man. So far so good. How you guys feeling on this song, man? You guys are 98%. Yeah, you guys are feeling it. Hey, I see. That was dope. You guys are saying I should not sing again. Kwasiasem. All of you, I beg, come and sing now. Come on live. Come and sing. I'm excited. Once I hear a record I'm excited about, I sing. Deal with it. I might not have a Rasta voice or Rema voice or Chris Brown voice, but you're getting what you paid for. This is free content here. You're getting what you paid for. Are you people paying me to sing for you? No, exactly. You chop whatever you get. I'm sorry, I can't. Anyway, let's move to the next song, man. Before you people vex me, finish. We'll go into Joe. Now, this song could be like Joe or Joe. It could be the anyway. I don't even know if it's Yoruba, but I'm excited to hear it. We'll just move into the next song either way. This is called Joe, track 7, bro. We're moving through it. We're blazing through it. Let's go. Oh! Okay. Hey! Alright. I think I have my new fave. I mean, because I already know where this direction is going. And I know Rema cannot form my hand from this point. We're already 25 seconds into the song, and I just know, based on the bounce, based on the simplicity, he might have said another banger. When he said there was another banger, and he said, "Oh yeah, baby Joe, hey." See, look, this man is about to get us turned. Okay, I know it's about to be crazy song we're about to get into, man. Let's tap in. This is dope. See, look, high life influences, my God. Eh?
I'm in love with my African woman, Angelique Kijo. Me, I don't tell my mama, say, now you be my wife.
Okay. Oh, no, transition. Okay.
I like it too when you dey call me dada. Other girls they boo boo gaga.
Okay.
Only you be my baby partner. Where you dey? When I dey call your phone.
Hey, let's go. Oh, okay. Give me sugar, you dey give me sugar. See, look, the guitarist is spazzing right here. He has this pattern that it comes in, dum, 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 and it's becoming such a strong identifier for the song, and I like it. I love it. I'm a sucker for that kind of shit, bro. Like, it's very subtle, but yet it's like it's loud and it's very like it's present. You know what I mean on the song. You can't escape it, bro. Tap into that guitar, bro. I just can't help. Hey, this transitions to with the big breaks. Come on. Angelique Kidjo. Hey.
Tell my mama say now you be my wife, oh. No mind them, all of them they go deceive you, oh. If I tell you say I love you, baby, they believe me, oh. All of them they jealous you, oh. If I give them a chance, all of them they go they rush me, oh.
Hey.
Baby, you the best on you. Anytime when you the best, I go give you. Bien nous do. Is your love na jo. Oh yeah, baby, jo.
Hey, Kidjo. Jo.
You promise say you no go play me like
Latino.
I'm in love with my African woman.
Kidjo.
Me I don't tell my mama say now you be my wife, oh. Bien nous do. Say this love is true.
Okay, are we guessing the bridge or is the outro? Oh man, I love when he's getting to that humming bag again. But bro, that song was. Oh no, I want to play that song again. I want to play that song again. But we don't have time like that, bro. I love that song a lot. The atmosphere is so super joyful. It's neat. It's not as dirty as the rest of the songs that we've heard. It's simple. It feels like it's a song that you can, you can play with mommy and daddy in the background as opposed to, the other joints. But nonetheless, I love how the atmosphere is wholesome. That's the thing. It's just wholesome energy. I don't know if it's just the bass guitar and obviously like that riff that I can't get over. That it has that like yes, I wouldn't say it's high life actually. It's more like it's given more something francophone-ish. I don't know if it's something francophone-ish though, like, or at least something francophone-ish in a way. I definitely feel like some French, like Congolese artists, like this is definitely like right in our pocket, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely feel that vibe as opposed to like I say like Eastern High Life or Juju, you know what I mean? Like it's not in that realm. But strong presence of the guitars there. And I just love the hook. It's so sweet. The harmonies that Rema is backing up with it. It's nice. It's taking the album into another place. Like again, a lot of these records so far, a lot of these records feel like strong standalone singles. Like there's not much that is tying them together other than sex and raunchiness and baby let me please you, let me get your attention. That's been the major connection so far for the album, at least when it comes to subject matter. But sonically speaking, it's quite there. Like there's different tempos, there's different movements. But Joe definitely was a pinnacle. You know what I mean? It was like it was a new feeling. It was a new air for the album, and like more wholesome in that sense. But I absolutely enjoy that record. You guys are feeling it. You guys are 90% on it. I don't blame you, man. It's such a fire record. Joe. Anyway, I was about to sing for you guys, and you guys are about to kill me again. Don't worry, I'll still keep my day job as you were saying. Let's move on to the next song, man. This one is called Mara, or Mara, like Marama. We hear what he's saying, man. Let's go. Okay, this song had zero build up. What the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, how did you arrange the song? Like, within the first two songs, like you didn't even let the song breathe, or you didn't like it just felt very abrupt, no? What is going on? No. What? Wait, what's going on? How did this make the album? How did this make the album? Bro, everything is sounding off from the production down to Rema's like lackluster like intentionality behind it. Like, bro, there's nothing here. This is hard. This is hard to go through, bro. Like, nah, why? How did this make the album, bro? No, this is not a cut. This is not it.
This our love, no be China one. Baby, if I leave you, but I want.
Let me give the record more grace, at least to finish it. But the intro is atrocious, bro. The intro is atrocious so far. Let's just put that in. The intro is atrocious. Let's see how it is. Let's see if there's anything to salvage out of this, because I would have skipped this record. If not for you people that are here, I would have skipped this. To be honest.
Baby, make you come, give me kiss, waiting I be do without your love. Shawty say you dey give me ginger, Shawty say you dey give me ginger, This girl love I never see, I need as in a cigar. Spanner to my screw, baby. Now you.
Okay, there's a build up here. The chord progression was saving it. The chord progression was saving the song. It's building up nicely. The chord progression is saving it. Now it's about to build up into something else. But the intro, atrocious. Let's say that for a fact. But the song is building up. I'm not gonna lie, the song is building up to something. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's sweet. That's sweet. Alright, Rema, you got me in the first half, bro. I was scared. I was afraid, bro. Nah, you got me in the first half. Like, why? Why would you open up the song like this? You can't. No, but the chord progression is reminding me of something you hear from a Ghanaian artist. I can hear a GH artist doing this. Like, you know what I mean? It's such a rich GH feel to it. Like, I don't know if anyone can hear what I'm saying, but the chord progression feels very sweet, very romantic, almost in the same way I would see a Ghanaian high life song, like a Ghanaian pop song or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, he got me in the first half. The song is being saved. Low key. The song is being saved. Alright, I'll take one. Spinal to my screw, baby, okay? This feels like Kill Beats. Kill Beats made this. It has to be Kill Beats. You know what I mean? There's something very rich in Ghana about this song. I don't know if anyone is hearing me. Are there any Ghanaians in the chat? Nana, is Nana here? Is Nana here today? Did Nana show up today? I beg. Nana outside is here. Nana, tell me I'm not crazy. Doesn't this feel Ghanaian? Nana, please tell me that I'm not crazy. It feels like, who can make a record like this? Like, yeah, if it does, right? Nana, please tell me I'm not crazy. The chords are so like. No, I know Nana is here. My guy is here. Nana is here. Nana is here now. Yeah. No, I feel you. These chords are sick. Like, it definitely has a rich Ghana feel to it. And I'm happy, man. It's the chords. Okay. Yo, it's crazy, man. This man didn't introduce a song like this, bro. Oh, super cinematic with this freaking chords, man. Like, you can hear a lot of the strings. You can hear the progression on this is super, like, it's meant to make you feel something, like, very, very romantic. and like it's the production is becoming really crazy now. Man, it's crazy that the intro didn't like do justice to what we're experiencing right now. But man, nah, I absolutely love what I'm hearing so far. Let's run it back, man.
It be you involved, it be you involved, it be you involved, eh. Girl, it is to the dama dama. Anytime they see your big back and front, anytime you enter, party scatter. As Fireboy, you know, me I no one end up as bachelor. If you leave me, I go turn bachelor. Can't get enough of this your love. Girl, it's not enough, girl, it's not enough, yeah. I love you once, I don't get time to crush. When you no get money, now me make you push. Now other boys, they go one day rush. They don't know, say na person cook the food for pot.
Wait, what's this spitting there? What's this spitting? What's that food for pot thing?
I love you once, I don't get time to crush. Back and front, anytime you enter, party scatter. As Fireboy, you know, me I no one end up as bachelor.
As you enter party scatter, as your boy, you know, like, yeah.
If you leave me, I go turn bachelor.
Okay.
Can't get enough of this your love. Girl, it's not enough. Girl, it's not enough. Yeah. I love you once, I don't get time to crush. When you no get money, now me make you push. Now other boys, they go one day rush. They don't know, say na person cook the food for pot. Girl, you they make me they mad.
Nice.
Girl, I go die for your matter. Baby, if I leave you, bad. You be my desire, is our love no be time now. Baby, if I leave you,
Beautiful chords, man. Beautiful chords, man. That was Andrew Vibes on that record, man. Andrew Vibes. That was nice. That was a nice tune. I'm not gonna lie. That was very, very, very nice. You guys, I didn't even put up the freaking poll on the song this whole time. You guys are talking about a Fireboy reference. The Party Scatter one? Yeah. He said something Party Scatter, yeah. But what did he say before Party Scatter? It didn't really. Yeah, he said something Party Scatter, but was it that serious? Was it that serious of a, like, you know one of those things now? Like it's not that deep. It's not that deep. You guys need to relax. Yeah, like I heard him say Party. Yeah, I heard him say Party Scatter like that boy. Yeah, like it's not crazy, man. But anyway, this song, it really deceived me in the beginning, bro. It really deceived me in the beginning, and it ended up being one of my favorites, bro. Like, this is crazy, cause the intro was one thing. Let me go back to the intro, cause I'm trying to make sense of it. For some reason, it doesn't feel like it was difficult to hear the song like blossom into something as it did in the end, man. But man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy that my biggest takeaways out of this record is obviously the very, very strong minimalist approach in terms of, or not even minimalist, bro. Like the chords are super heavy on this one, on the strings, on the freaking, like, yeah, I mean, it was just super. Would I say, like, I don't know, man. There's no way to other way to put it, because like Andrew Vibes definitely set a very romantic, very super, like, you know what I mean, just something that's meant to make you like have like goosebumps and make you feel chills, and super driven on building that atmosphere. And those kind of chord progressions do that so easily, especially when they hit those really high notes too, man. And then Rema, shout out to Rema, he kept his composure in many instances of the song, except the intro. He kept his composure in many instances of the song and kind of kicked it into what became really strong towards the end, man. I mean, yeah. I won't say anything other than it's a good song. It's a great record. It's definitely not like it didn't leave that mark that I had in the beginning. Definitely started slow, but I love that it saved it, man. How are we doing with time? Holy shit! Okay, 7:16. I still have to catch a show tonight, so I'm on my way out of here. But yes, the Ghana influence was definitely strong here. What else? Why? How am I seeing Fireboy? Oh, guys, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. That's what was I supposed to say? Like, yeah, Patiskata. Like, I was already getting away from the song. The song was definitely like, yeah. Let's move on, man. You guys carry. But anyway, let's move on to the next song. This one's called Love. Okay, let's see what Love is saying. You guys are 77% on Mara. Okay, that's quite low. The song is better than that. Neo. Is Neo okay? Neo, are you alright? I hope you're good, Maggie. He said, look here. Why are you guys repeating the same thing? Anyway, let's move on. I shouldn't pay you guys too much mind because I actually don't have the time. Alright, next one's called Love. Oh, this intro is sounding sick.
Come baby girl, come sit down on this. Come baby girl, come give me that wine. Come baby girl, come sit down on this. Come baby girl, come give me that wine. Come baby girl, come sit down on this. Come baby girl. Neo,
I swear to God. Neo, I swear to God. I feel remove you come on this chat, bro. I feel remove you come on this chat. I swear down. Who said we couldn't hear it? Ask Fireboy, Scatter, Party Scatter. Let's move the fuck on, bro. Let's move the fuck on, Neo. It's really not that serious, bro. It's really not that serious. But anyway, Sha, Neo, you're my guy, but I beg, please. Why are you repeating the same thing? Let's move on.
Come baby girl, come sit down on this. Come baby girl, come give me that wine. Come baby girl, come sit down on this. Come baby girl.
I'm trying to remember what Neo and Ben were selling to me at the beginning of this album.
Come give me that dance. Anytime, girl, me I look at you. Thoughts with them and my canna. I go like to meet your father. Girl, you dey me man de para. Girl, you dey me man de holla. Girl, you dey me man de holla. This type of girl no get drama. This type of girl no the formula. Girl, you dey me man de ginger. I me pass Benson cigar. One touch, I don't de shiva.
Yo, how many times is gonna reference Benson's cigarettes? Like, how many times, bro? Like, this is, I think this is, he mentioned it in an earlier song. Something like how you like cigar. How does I don't smoke cigarettes, but if something is high in you, wouldn't it be the other one that they smoke now? See, I'll preface this by saying I'm a dead guy. I don't do drugs. Kids don't do drugs. But I would imagine one gets you high. I mean, does cigarette get you high? That's a question. That's just a question for there. Anyway, but he has been saying how you like cigar a lot, which is very interesting.
Anytime, girl, me I look at you. Thoughts with them and my canna. I go like to meet your father. Girl, you dey me man de para. Girl, you dey me.
So far, not so exciting on this one. Okay. Seems quite generic so far.
One touch, I don't de shiva.
Okay.
Fine pass, we no shiva. This girl go to man to see now. She go to man to see now. Things that they do just to please her.
Okay.
I they give her things she need her more. This one I love who wants easy. This one I love who wants easy. This one I love who wants easy. Baby girl, she no go leave me. This one I love who wants easy.
Should I speak too early or I should not? Because we're already a minute 30 seconds into this. Because I don't even know if I'm considering this as speaking early. But this is such a dead track, bro. This is such a dead track. Super generic with the flow. I like the production on this. Like there was some. I mean the influence. The thing in the beginning was quite sick. I don't know what it is, but that that noise was pretty sick, and at least something unique that you could help stand out for the song, right? But everything so far has been like super generic from Rema's end here. Doesn't seem as, you know what I mean, as charismatic. All the flows are seeming like, yeah, man, we've heard this before type things, man. Like it just feels like a dud. It just feels like a dud in the experience. And how is it 4 minutes 10 seconds, bro? The word generic, I've never used that word to describe Rema, ever. And this might be the first instance to do so. Like, super generic. At least maybe in a Rema standpoint, yes. But in the grand scheme of things, probably not. But yes, this is super generic still. It just sounds super like cookie cutter. Baby this, baby that. You're the one that love me. Yeah, man.
She know they do too much, very simple girl. Shorty boogie down, you wanna go look for me.
But since it's 4 minutes, I know something has to happen. Let's see. Okay, there's a change of beat. There's a change of direction. Where are we going with this?
Slow motion, I say wine up for slow motion. Girl, I saw body slow motion. Girl, I saw body slow motion. This is wine up concussion.
Ooh, some Mexican marinacha in the back there or something.
This your body, easy breezy. This your waist they move, easy breezy. Bagara mishi, this your skin wet tanana. Girl, you bad pass Rihanna. No go do me leg over. You go switch up on me like change over. This one I love who wants it. This one I love who wants it. This one I love who wants it. Baby girl, she no go leave me. This one I love who wants it.
Mexican no catch up. We say this one I love who wants it.
This one I love who wants it. This one I love who wants it. Yeah.
It's quite painful, bro. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're getting a cool outro. Is there a crazy transition coming up? It wasn't a crazy transition. But, like I said, I've never had a chance to describe Rema or use the word generic to describe a Rema moment. But yes, that song would. It's as generic as the song title. Literally, it's as generic as the song title if you think about it. Love. Leaving 0 mark on this album. 0 mark. Like, you're gonna forget that. You're easily gonna forget it. In terms of trimming out the fat of the album, this is definitely one gunk I will get rid of. But yes, that was honestly at some point it got really like it was like ish. I was just fighting through it just for the sake of expecting something different, because then again there's a lot of There's a lot of, what I say, like shock value attached to what he does. So it's super dynamic. Anything could change. There was a pocket where it felt like it was leading to something. There was quite of a bridge, or at least for a break for the listener's ear. So which was honestly good. It was a good thing to throw that in. But immediately bounced back into being as plain as, you know what I mean, lifeless, and really, really like there's nothing it's nothing tangible offered in that song. It's just as generic as the title, as I said. But anyway, let's move on to the next song. This one is called Addicted. Okay? Are you guys at 52% on love? Ugh, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Most of you don't love it already. See what I did there? Anyway, that was dead. Yeah. My joke was dead, not the song. But yeah, the song too was dead. Low key, let's not cap. Let's move on to the next record. This one is called Addicted. Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Sounds futuristic so far. Like hyper pop. Is Santi here? Is Santi in the building?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, take us to the 80s. Let's go. Yo, I was joking about that Santi thing, but it looks like Santi is here. Eh? Something out of the box, okay? Or at least out of the Afrobeats vein in a way. Like, but the bounce has got me. It's got me so far, man. It's got me so far. Oh, okay.
Please, baby, can you take it slow?
Okay.
Every night and day you were always on the road.
Yo, these records are long. 4 minutes 30. Dum. What? Abaga, where are you?
I'm stuck in the blue. Yeah, got me dashed out. Up in my race car and I rushed out.
Hey.
I really think she was send me the cash out. She got me living like a rock star. My homie got me telling me to slow down.
Okay.
Race car to the bus stop. She gon' make sure that you messed up. She wanna put me in the crew. I'm coming with a proof. You got no excuse.
Yo, this might be the closest we might get from Trap Rema, man. This might be the closest thing to get that atmosphere out of him. Something a little bit more Western or a little bit more hip-hop-ish, you know what I mean? Something emo or something atmospheric outside of the Afrobeat vein. This is the first time he's stepping out of that vein. A lot of the preference, or at least the points that people had made about the album before, I'm not going to name names, but people had sold the album as an album that kind of like played outside of Afrobeats realm in a way. Like so far we've gotten a lot of the songs that do embody or can quantify or at least tie into an Afrobeat atmosphere or Afrofusion, if you want to call it that. But so far this might be the only outlier of the album, because we're getting what feels like a strong 80s synth pop, you know what I mean? Like just like crazy, almost The Weeknd kind of infused recent work, or something we've heard with SARS and Abaga. You can hear it from the very loud synths and those 80s percussions too. It's quite evident. But you're also seeing a mix of futuristic, like, you know what I mean, hyper pop instant influences there. It's kind of like there's a nice blend there that seems quite interesting. And to see him work out the song is was quite interesting to be honest, or at least a breath of fresh air for the album experience so far, man. But interesting, shout. We're getting those Travis Scott ad-libs, man. I remember when Rema first came onto the scene, I was looking at an old clip, an old video of my review on him, and I remember describing him as, oh, if Wizkid and Travis Scott had a love child tapped in, and this was kind of what it was. You know what I mean?
Play with me, you got me laid down. You got me real strong, got me pinned down. Love is not a source of income. I think it's time I put my band down. It's time I go away.
It was just something very, very Fireboy-esque that happened right now. Is it just me? Something Fireboy-esque just happened right now. Was it the way how his vocals sounded? Yo, this is so Odyssey. This is so Odyssey, bro. Right now, this is what I'm saying sounds Fireboy-esque. Is it just me? Am I crazy? This verse right here. He said it. He said he's addicted to sex. So that's what the whole point of the song is. But anyway, yes, I'm hearing so many people on this record, bro. At the beginning, I was hearing Santi from the production standpoint. Definitely hear Bongjaya because of the atmosphere and what we've seen. Odyssey definitely in the freaking hook or in some pockets of the song. And I can hear some instances of Fireboy. I'm getting so much out of this song, man. It's crazy. Hey. Okay. Now that come on. I like. Oh, see, look, he's singing, you know. Okay. Okay. No, the drum rolls, so Rick Roll, man, so 80s. I like it. Ah, no, there's so many things going on this song. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. Oh, super futuristic, man. Oof. That was sick. Oh my goodness. What? Damn. Super dynamic, heavy. So far, hands up production on 100 on this album. Crazy. Who produced this, man? Who actually produced this record? It was London. What? London did this? Bro, London did this. Okay. I can see range on my guy now. Honestly. I can definitely see some range on the guy. Like, this pulled so many influences together. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. I can't run that. Like, again, I've described it, what we met on this song. I don't want to sound like a I don't want to sound like a broken record, but yes, the song definitely has a very strong influence on 80s synth pop. You can definitely feel some hyper pop influence there, or something futuristic as well. Crazy with those, like, again, synth heavy towards the end. Crazy, and you can see Rema flow in so many different textures vocally. You know, he brought so many pockets out of him. I could hear Abaga, I could hear Odusi on one particular portion. I could even hear Fireboy in certain contexts as well. There were like he was just playing with his vocals, and it just seemed sick. It just felt like it had a disco feel towards the chorus too as well. Like, yo, there was just so many things going on in the song, and it felt like a breath of fresh air on the album. It felt like an interlude, and it kind of makes sense because I think it's kind of halfway through the album, or at least just into the second half of the album. So you'd expect at least something just to like take a little bit of a break from the Afrobeats or Afropop or the R&B-esque or dancehall-esque places that he has been putting us in. So yeah, I'm not mad at that record at all. I'm not mad at that record. Definitely something much more tangible than Love. Something definitely to work with there. Production was crazy. I'm here for it. How you guys feel about it? You guys are 94% and addicted. I'm with you on that. What are you guys saying in the chat? I'm not even reading the chat. I'm trying not to read the chat. You guys are actually too chaotic in the chat today. But let me go back to see what you guys are saying about the song. What do you guys say? I'm scrolling up now to see what people were saying. Okay, so this I don't know if Valencia was talking about this song, but she said this song was horrible. Oh my gosh, why did he put this song on the album? I don't know if it's... Yeah, I think it's the song you're talking about. I guess, yeah, you probably didn't enjoy the Santi album, I'm guessing. Or at least, yeah. Or even on Bongjaya's Tapered SARS. Or I say Santi call this is me. I could definitely hear Santi in the beginning. Can't you hear it? Alright, can't you hear it? It's definitely there. Mike says mid is not in the building. Okay. Nice. What a record. Benedict TV says I need cavemen on this. You need cavemen on this. Cavemen. Are we hearing the same song? You need cavemen on this. Benedict, explain yourself. What does that even mean? You want to hear cavemen on a 80s hyper pop like synth heavy record? I don't know, man. You need to explain that one, cause cavemen. I'm sorry to call you out, bro, but that comment threw me off, bro. Caveman, how? But anyway, Sha, what else is being said here? You guys are saying too much, man. Yeah, 80s inspired synth pop. Yeah, it's different. I love it. I love the beats of it. It's definitely a breath of fresh air on the album. Mike is saying Obongjaya would have smashed it. Yep. Reminds me of Obongjaya. Yep. People know ball here now. People know ball. People sabi here. Alright. Anyway, that was fun. But Benedict, explain yourself, bro. How does Caveman fit into this? How? How? How does Eastern High Life even, like vintage Eastern High Life, move into something as... Anyway. Let's move on, bro. Let's move on. Our next track is called Are You There? It's reminding me of the Skibby song. Are you there? Anyway, let's hear it.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ha. Ooh yeah.
Okay.
Another banger.
Another banger.
Only woman as I be talk about, only me make I just talk about them. I know we focus on the negativity inside my country, so me I got to change the matter.
Alright. That one just quite woke me up. Interesting arrangement on this album, man. Interesting arrangement. Because I know he's playing heavy on the dancehall throughout the album. This, by the way, is sounding fire, bro. I'm just trying to see how he's like arranging everything together. But yeah, it's interesting. because Addicted was definitely an outlier, but I don't just see how it fits in where it is. But anyway, let's hear this track again, man.
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Are you there?
Ooh yeah, another banger. People they talk say na only woman as I be talk about, only me make I just they talk about them. I know people focus on the negativity inside my country, so me I got to change the matter.
Let's go.
I don't talk, I don't shout, I don't beg, I don't come, I don't tweet, I don't cut my dada.
Let's go. Yo, when you hear a song that you wish you had dada, you just want to scatter your dada, like, you know what I mean? I wish I had dada, man. I wish I had dada. But anyway, bro, this sounds super energetic. Like, it sounds like you can hear a, let's say not calypso, but yes, it's like Bad Boys. Like you can hear the Caribbean influence there. It has the similar cadence with or pattern with the song Beamer with Russian, and Russian was a Jamaican DJ, so you can definitely see some. Yeah, man. This is not same. This is not same ballpark.
I don't shout, I don't beg, I don't come, I don't tweet, I don't cut my dada. Cruise no they finish inside the country, so once in a while I got to turn up. Yeah, are you there? Are you there?
Hey.
You just dey smoke, you don't want grip as DJ. You hear my song, you know they dance, you know they fear. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? You come party, gonna press phone for yeah. You better losing up, but I like you don't care. Boomba, Kelly with the biggie booty they giving me. This type of girl if it to kill it, pussy.
Okay.
And I see they put the girl for ecstasy. Monster they boosting my adrenaline. Making no one spend me to what orderly. Brotherly me nobody gonna bother me. Brotherly me nobody gonna judge me.
Hey.
Nobody ya holy pa Mary Magdalene. On top of my money you want gonna shout for me. The one way Buhari chop a many God for me. Me they play Dori me for the club for me.
Hey. What's happening? Anyway. No, that run was funny. I didn't want to pause it because I was like, where's it going with it? But man, that verse was funny, man. I mean, where do I even start? It was saying something about like, basically, I'm in the. It seems like he's in the club. Obviously, he's basically saying he wants to pop his bottle. I was having a conversation about going to the club with this guy. And he mentioned something towards the end. I says, make they come do Dorime for the club. Oh man, that's funny to me, man. That shit is funny because I think I was seeing people even making references of doing Dorime in the club. Bro, that's funny. That's funny, bro. But yeah, this is a club. But I like the run that he did here. Man. People always like clown him for his, I guess, lack of lyricism. But nah, he can be satirical in certain instances because I don't know why this is just making me laugh, bro. Nobody pass or matter. My money you want gonna shout for me. The one way Buhari chop a many God for me. Me they play Dori me. The one way Buhari chop a many God for me. No, this is fire. Gunshots. Damn, he's saying some real shit. People die, they still go clubbing. Let's talk about clubbing, bro. Let's actually have a serious situation about, like, discussion about clubbing. Why do people go to club? Explain. Why do people go to club? What is exciting about club? Anytime I'm there, bro, I always regret the decision. I was like, why am I here? People are just fake. Everybody's just there just to, like form. Like, when you buy bottle, why are you making noise? Why are they pausing music? Why is DJ pausing music for you to buy bottle? Is it that serious? Room is now dark. You can barely see anything, but neon lights. They're not off lights. Not say, Oga, come buy drink. Everybody pay attention. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why? Anyway, for people that love clubbing, I don't understand it. I do not. yes, I'll show love to my guys that want to turn up for their birthday and everything. Those are the instances you can find me. You can find me inside a club. Maybe I'm just there for a reason to support somebody. I can't just go out on a normal day and just say, "Why do you think I do this shit on a Friday night, bro?" That should explain a lot to you. I'm a dead guy, low-key. Not even low-key. But anyway, clubbing is definitely house parties any day. House parties over clubbing, bro. That's my vibe. That's more of my vibe. But all this dark room sweats and everything, bro. Everybody's not making noise. Like, I beg. People that are going to club, find grace, find God, as Kanye would say. But anyway, man, that's another discussion for another day. But let's get back into the Rema tune. But he's obviously describing this as a club banger, as a club setting. So we'll give him that craze. And he's getting to that part saying, make them do Dorime. That's funny, bro.
For the club for me. People they dive up. People see they go club that day. People not send it. They happen each and every other day.
It must be meant. It must be meant. Anyway, people want to have a good time, but that's the definition of good time, sure.
They happen each and every other day. Caskets plus the Undertaker song where they play. I face reality cause me I know be ever run away.
Caskets plus the Undertaker song that they play. Oh, because of Dorime. That's funny. Rema is funny. Rema is a funny guy.
People see they go club that day. People not send it. They happen each and every other day. Caskets plus the Undertaker song where they play. I face reality cause me I know be ever run away. Wait. Me I know be ever run away. Wait. Wake up. Are you there? Are you there? You just been smoking, no one creep at DJ. You hear my song, you know they dance, you know they fear. Are you there?
LOL, what is going on?
Are you there? You come party, on the press phone for yeah. You better lose it up, but I like you don't care. Almost so many people just they call my phone. So many people tell me make I come back home. I said they made it, me make I day my own. President of the country, oh yeah, what's your own? My mama don't they worry.
No. Rema is too funny, bro. I need to let's pay attention, bro.
Party on the press phone for yeah. You better lose it up, but I like you don't care. Almost so many people just they call my phone. So many people tell me make I come back home. I said they made it, me make I day my own. President of the country, oh yeah, what's your own? My mama don't they worry about this my tune.
Oh my god.
They pull inside all my blue. Almost I the serious, I still they joke. Almost I the serious, I still they joke. Almost I the serious.
As I serious, I still the joke. This guy is mad. Like, he's definitely, yes, he's serious and there's some truth to the jokes or the cruise that he's catching here. Like he's saying, is somehow painting a lot of the frustrations that he sees in life or in society and kind of channeling it in a way like, regardless, I'm gonna turn up, I'm gonna have a good time, I don't care what anybody's saying, which is basically the message on the underlying tone of the song. So like, and it's funny because there's a lot of truth in what he's saying, man. And I love the fact that he's saying, as I serious, I still a joke. Like it's playful, man. It's playful. I see it.
Almost I the serious, I still the joke. Almost I the serious, I still the joke. Almost I the serious. Cruise for Nigeria, no be ever stop. All the map for power, no be getting off. Why I want the letter try to weigh me down. Make a focus, make a dose the hustle up.
Okay.
If you the homie, make you pay me off.
Okay.
Try chest, book, cruise, leave it up.
Okay.
Make nobody tell me make a button up.
Make nobody tell me say make a button up. Are you mad? I'll be like Wiz may know the button shirts now. But no, this is a fire track, bro. This is a fire track. This is a lot. Like, this is under 3 minutes and we've gotten so much out of it. I mean, I've gotten so much out of it in terms of the narrative and the subject matter, the issues that he's trying to tackle here. There's some level of genius to it because he is painting and talking about the obvious. Will I say like I mean, every album has that. Every Nigerian pop album has elements like that, or moments where they talk about the harsh realities of dealing with living in Nigeria. and we were talking about how he is outside of Nigeria. And people are asking me, people are calling him to come back home. He said, "Free me, let me do my own, let me feel the vibes." And he's obviously talking about the fact that how Buhari is catching crews, politicians are catching crews in their position. This is all in the same song that is about to be about the club, bro. Like, there's some level of genius to weave that into the narrative of the song. You know, it's crazy, man. Are you there, there?
Are you there? You come party on the press phone for yeah. You better loosen up, but I like you don't care.
Okay, saying to loosen up, man. Okay, Are You There is quite interesting. Yeah. This is a genius record, man. This is a brilliant record, bro. That's a brilliant record. That's a brilliant song. Well, yeah, I've said all I need to say about that song. Are You There? Not a bad tune. Some genius in terms of how he's blending the subject matters here. The production too is quite as dynamic as he is on the song itself as well. Yeah, Buhari definitely chopped some. What else? Yeah, again, really satirical in many pockets, but at the same time there's a lot of truth underlying what he's saying basically. And but yeah, man, that was dope. Let's move on to the next track. You guys are 88% on that one. Nice. That's not bad at all. Yeah, it's like a club conscious music, exactly. Like, it's crazy to make a club conscious music. Yeah, man. You want charge for the club. charge your phone. What are you guys talking about? You say you did for club, you depress your phone. Yeah, man. What else? Anyway, let's move on to the next song. That was Are You There? Are You There? Let's listen to the next song. Oh, the next song is FYN. Fresh Young Nigga. We virtually heard the song. This song got me blocked on live stream, so I'm not even going anywhere near the song. The last time we played it, the entire, like, we were in like, bro, what's happening? I don't know if anyone was here the night we previewed it, the night he dropped, like on New Music Friday. Blocked the entire shit. I'm not doing that again. I'm not going anywhere near that song. But if you want to see my reaction, there is a very well cut, okay, nicely diced video for me not to get blocked and for you to enjoy. So go look at that. Anyway, let's move on to the next track. Move on to the next track. FYN, sonically speaking, like, the sequencing is way, bro. Like, it's, I don't know. There's no distinct points in the album like I can describe. Like, yeah, man. The arrangement is like, you get that to be, man. You get that to be, bro. Sonically speaking is what I'm saying. Like, the arrangement is quite interesting. I feel like there's certain like flows and transitions sequencing that would have been great for the song, for the album experience. But nonetheless, man, let's go into Oroma Baby. Let's hear it.
DJ.
Oof. Okay.
I go tell mama, oh, I go tell papa, oh, I go tell brother, oh, I go tell sister, oh, this Oroma, oh, I go give you belle, oh, you're near me now, you go fear me now, she dey force me now, she want me my shima, oh, dance amo, Oroma, dance amo, Oroma, dance amo, trying so hard to be my wine, Oroma, oh, Oroma baby, oh, this one no funny, oh, don't do me corny, oh, chop on my money, oh.
Bro. First 45 seconds is scaring me, bro. Not gonna lie. I like the production though. Like, that's the thing, man. You can never, like, the production is sounding very cool. Like, it's quite original. At least it's mixing elements that you don't usually hear a lot. I love the strings on it. I love the nice very succulent keys. But hearing this so far and how he's approaching the song, I don't know. There's some definite records that you can hear. Anyway, let's get into it because this one is not working for me so far. Oh my god, man. Nah, Rema, bro. Bro, how we gonna take do this one now, man? How? No. Tinini or Tanana. No. Come on, man. I don't like when Rema gets in this bag, man. Like, oof. Anyway, let's finish off the song for the sake of finishing it up, bro. But this one is not working.
Shady booty pay me for the corner now. Oppress me with that booty, she a Taliban. She dey make me stomach take a missy mama down. Uroma, she dey dance for me. Uroma, she dey move for me. Uroma, if I catch you for inside, you go know why they call me bad commando. This your love, they come
okay.
To move. This your love, they come and to easy. This your body supposed to be inside museum. I know if you withstand this your temptation. Uroma, baby, oh, this one no funny, oh.
Do you know what? I got excited at a pocket of the song where he could have made that. He could have honestly built on that part of the song and made the chorus around that, as opposed to "Oh my baby, oh, bro." I'm nodding off. It's super boring, bro. Like, but there's this portion that actually made sense. Wait, this pocket right here. Oh yeah, the Wiz influence, by the way, is there. The Wiz influence definitely is there. But anyway, let's keep it a bit. Wait. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. I understand bridges, yeah. I understand cutting off a particular rhythm or pattern in order for you to like shift or give the listener a break. It helps. I like that. I always say it does. But once it's pointless and it takes you nowhere, doesn't take the song anywhere. What was that switch up for? What was that doing? What was the purpose of that little cut there? I didn't get it, man. No. I think I've had a good amount. I'm sorry, man. I think we've had a good amount of that song. I'm just gonna smooth right into the next one. Let me see if there's a crazy transition, or at least how the outro does to save it. It's the same thing. There's nothing interesting at the end either. Okay. Right. Let's move on to the next song, man. You guys are 58%. I feel like it needs to be lower than that. But you guys are 58%. Fine. But bro, like, there's some songs here. Like, why is this here? This and Love so far. Bro, This and Love. Why are they here? This is so like nothing going on for it. No, nothing. Like there's not. So lackluster, so lifeless, so uninspired. Like this is the most like, bro. No, like once it comes down to making a 16-track album, bro, like at least try and make it dense. Don't let it have some gunk or some fluff around it. This is just sounds like fluff, bro. Like that Rema song, yeah, no, yeah, that didn't work for me, man. It felt very boring on the chorus. The beat got quite mind numbing, bro. It got really mind numbing just hearing it. Dun, like that flute too, yeah, just drained the life out of the entire album experience so far. But anyway, hoping the next song picks it up back because we've been having a good time onto that song, bro. But let's go and carry. Okay. Okay, he goes, yeah? Shout out Higo, man. What? Hey. Okay. 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 All right. Hey, round 22. My God. Okay, wait. I was excited at the intro. Is this about to be a reverse Mara situation that we're getting? The intro got me excited, bro. The intro got me really excited, but we're hearing Ikebe. And I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this, bro? Where are we going with this? Yeah.
She get deep, and her belly flat. She get it front, she get it back. Baby, you bad, and I go give you pass my give me the wala, we best in it, give it down, cause baby, oh, baby, oh.
What is going on at this portion of the album, bro? What is going on? What is going on? This song started very exciting. Bro. Fuck, man. I thought... Yeah, man. Anyway, I get the atmosphere he's trying to paint with the song. Don't get me wrong. I get this eclectic atmosphere. And yeah, we've seen him dumb down his lyrics just to paint a vivid, energetic or super, what will I say, like heavy dance floor, like setting, you know what I mean? And he does that. But sometimes he can really like, he can dumb it to the point where it's like, alright, come on, bro. Like, at least small, like, a little bit more wit to it, you know what I mean? You're more clever than this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, give it more, how do I describe it? Give it much more, like, some form of character. Like, let it play out. If it's about being funny or if it's about being, or, like, super hyperbole or, you know what I mean? Again, many of you might turn to my ills and issues with Bounce. I think yeah, I can pass it on to this kind of record, bro. Excellent production in the beginning, in the instance, but when we get into the meat of the song, it seems quite painful, bro. Like, it seems quite like, and I hate using the word like, anyway, but a lot of what we're hearing, it seems to term, it just feels like he's not being so intentional in many of these songs, or some, or not many of the songs. Gotcha. No, not many, but at least towards the end so far, Oroma Baby and Carry, the least intentional I've seen him be, and it's quite sad, man.
Cause me, I don't be hungry for you. Me, I don't go yimu, but I dey forgetting myself when I see you. Baby girl, you do so simple, but your body they do me evil. Oh, yeah, do. It's your body they do me do. It's your body they do me do. She got the front, she got the back, she get the hip, and her belly flat. She get the front, she get the back.
Okay, wait. The chorus is she gets it front, she gets it back, she gets it front. I can definitely see something there. I can definitely see something to hold on to at least. Like the humming is very, very clear. It's very simple. It can definitely catch on. I can stand corrected as to it being able to catch on, because I'm hearing the chorus now to actually be super distinctive about the chorus. The verses were really what like pulled me off of the record. But at least the simplicity of the chorus, at least the atmosphere is trying to paint, and with the beat and the flow and how he's delivering the chorus, I could definitely see something work with the record. I'm not gonna throw this record away, but the verses just seem as they just lack a lot of creativity with his writing. It just, and not to say like the writing is meant to be super like yeah, but I'm hearing too much techno on this, bro. On the verses at least. Like Rema can be much more intentional about his lyrics, but it's not saying like lyrics is what makes the song. At the end of the day, it's another layer, it's another aspect of a song working for you, and that's just what is failing on this part of the song at least. But the chorus I can definitely see working because it's simple, you know?
Baby, you bad, and I go give you fast marker.
I'm not gonna lie, my expectations are really high for this album, man. You guys know that. Everyone knows that. I put out a freaking podcast episode about it. And the ending is questionable right now as we speak, man. But production? Come on, man. Oof, okay. To be very honest, there's mad potential on this record. I could, like, the way I'm thinking about it now, that the humming was so dumbed down, it's so simple that it holds a lot of weight when it comes to replay value. You know what I mean? She gets it back. It's so simple. You're gonna flow. You're gonna sing along to it. There's definitely something there that works with it. Production is immaculate, so you should expect that. But there's definitely something to work. My ears on the record was just the verses that, as I mentioned. But nonetheless, the chorus definitely has something to offer. The first couple instances of the chorus wasn't doing it. I think it's usually with Rema, and I noticed this. Usually, the second run of the chorus is when you're like, okay, can I withstand this chorus, or is it just annoying? You know what I mean? And I think the second spin of the chorus was like, okay, this is not as annoying as the first run of the chorus was. And that happens very, very often. That was the same experience with a lot of people with Calm Down, I'm sure. Calm Down was the kind of song that the chorus was so like, I don't know, can this work in the first instance, right? Is this working? It's still questionable. But once you run the second chorus back again at the latter end of the song, you're like, okay, you get accustomed to it even on the song itself, within the song, within that 3 minutes span of the song. So that happens quite often, that choruses kind of in the first instance don't work for you, but in the second run, bro, it could make a large difference. And I feel like this is a chorus that could hold weight. It could actually, like, it could work. It could definitely work, because that she gets it back, she gets it from, like, hey, it's nice. It can definitely work. It can definitely work with that. I'm not gonna throw the record away from this, but those verses, my God. Those verses, I don't know, man. At that point of the song, you just have to like forget whatever is going on and just think of his voice like an instrument on the beat. That's it. Last song. That's it. But anyway, let's end it. Let's move to the next record. You guys have 63% on this one. That's one of the lower end on the album so far, man. We're in track 14. And yeah, wow, 63%. Cool. Yeah, the worst record still is Rema, Baby. I don't think that one has any saving grace for it. I don't think so. That was just painful to listen to for the most of the song. Likewise, I could go for Love. But Carrie definitely has some appeal to it that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, you guys are 63% for Carrie. Not bad. Alright. Let's move on to Wine. Now this one is with the French artist. So I'm expecting the record to be quite romantic. And I heard a couple of her records before going into this album. I like her sound. It's nice. She definitely has a lot of pop, R&B-esque, and in some instances some Afro elements in some of her collaborations too. So she's dope. She's definitely dope. For a to bring a francophone element to the album too would be nice. But let's hear it. Wine. Was that her? Oh shit, I love it. Ooh, that reverb. Come on. This was the shit that they used for the promo. Hey, let's go. This is sick. Oh, okay. You entered that nicely. Yep, something romantic. Let's go. Ooh, this will go off. Oh man, I can see a lot of international appeal in many of the records here, and this is one of them. This is definitely one of them. Has a very, very strong, like, yeah, I just hear a lot of international appeal on the record. Like, it's slow wine, like it's a slow wine record. Obviously, it's in the title. You're hearing some somewhat slowed down dancehall kind of atmosphere, but in the very romantic light. So it's cool. Hold on. Give me your eyes. Baby, make a low down. Give it to store tonight. I say you go shut down. Booty go up. How you get my number? What did he say? Booty go up? What did you say there? Booty go up. Is that what I'm hearing? I say you go shut down. Booty go up. How you get my number? I don't know. Oh, booty girl. You see your body on, they control me like you voodoo on. Who be your father? Tell me your one, make up for no one.
Come here, baby girl, you know get the conscience. Your body got me
Hey.
down, I get the upset. See anytime
Hey.
all my guys, they give me hand. Cause baby girl, you bad. And you're not easy to get.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Girl, wine for me, oh, baby girl, come wine for me,
Okay, this is nice.
Come wine
For me, okay.
baby girl, come wine.
For me, let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is sick. I don't understand shit, but bro, the flow is nice. It's nice. It's the breath of fresh air on the album, man. I like this. I like this. I mean, music is universal, so you don't necessarily have to peep what she's saying, but her voice sounds so soothing and it's very nice on the beat. And you know what I mean, it's meant to be romantic. It's meant to feel like I have this like intimate atmosphere of a sweat darky room. You know what I mean, like a what's that song? Like a Rihanna's work video, you know, that's what I'm picturing in my head, or even Ruga's bounce video too. Almost of that same or similar atmosphere, you know what I mean? I like it. I like what her voice is doing on this record, man. That was dope. Okay, she kicked some English there. Okay. Hey, sing it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, the harmonies is sick on this one, man. This is a good record. Okay, this is a good record. Hey, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Hey! Let's listen. That's a jam. That song that will go off in many markets, man. No. Dope record, very intimate, very raunchy. You know, not super raunchy. It's much more romantic as opposed to raunchy. Okay, this was sweet, like elements to it. You know what I mean? Like you could definitely hear again, dark room, very slow whine, like, and the fact that there were some interesting detailing in the production, bro. That's one thing about the production here. There were little instances, little like voice like notes, or the arrangement of it was super sick. Again, the intro, immaculate, bro. If not probably one of the best intros on the album. I think it might be the best intro on the album. The way she opened up that record. Shout out to, how do you even pronounce her name? Oof, that name is looking really like, should I say Zolt? Wyzelt? I don't know, man. If you guys know how to pronounce it, forgive me if I'm butchering the name. But yeah, she sounds fantastic on this record. I like that he threw in an element of, you know what I mean, a little bit of francophone there. I like it. I mean, give you a break again in the air. And yeah, synergy between both of them was very, very strong. Yeah. And just Rema's delivery on that hook. Baby girl, wine for me. Come on, man. That was nice. That was sick. All of those runs he did there really, really were like super strong, man. Like, it was nice. Anyway, let's move on to, how you guys are feeling about it. You guys are, oh, shout out Dean, bro. I got classic here, showing love. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my G. Okay, you know what's up. That's how you buy bottle in my club. That's how you buy bottle in this club. You know what I mean? Show love. Buy bottle. Flex for them. You know how I start. Thank you, my G. Christopher is shout out for your $1, bro. I rate it. I take everything, bro. No matter. You're showing love regardless. Even though Oga Classic was buying a zoo, maybe you are buying pure water at this point. I don't know. But anyway, shout out to you, Christopher, bro. Shout out to you, bro. But anyway, man, that was fun. That was a fun record, man. I like that song a lot. Wait, what? Ore has a. Oh yes, that's true. Ore said Classic is my live stream boyfriend. I remember that time that. Yo, it would be crazy if y'all were linking up through this chat, bro. That would be nuts. If people are linking up. But if we're already having chats, live stream boyfriend and girlfriend, carry on, no. Now you people will get that more. Now you people will get this live stream, not be me. Carry on. But anyway, back into this album, bro. Wine was a fantastic song. I want to see how he's gonna wrap up the entire album, man. Yeah, of course, the album has been a roller coaster in some instances, but mostly enjoyable, bro. I've had a good time. Like, it's not dreadful. I know it's quite lengthy. A lot of the records are over 3 minutes, and even we have a couple 4-minute records. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's quite lengthy for the most part. But let me see what Runaway is saying. The outro of the album, man. Oh shit. Okay, I'll get to. People are dropping. People are buying our zoo. Let's go. The club is going up. Okay, Dorime Oshe. Let me play Dorime for you people to hype you up. No, thanks guys. Thanks for everyone that is dropping donations. Shout out MD. Shout out Christopher again, bro. Yeah, it just went up another level. But anyway, Runaway is the next track that I'm looking to wrap up our stream and this album entirely. So let's see how it goes. Last track, Runaway. Let's go.
They know, everybody knows them. I feel put in my life on the line for my baby. Today, baby, ready all again.
Hey.
People know I make we day together, so we go run away, baby, run away.
Okay, high life. Let's go. Let's go.
Run away. Now you be my nose, if you come up on my head, girl, I feel start to break race. Many men don't try, but now only me be together for life. Many get money pass me die, but this my baby.
Oh, this is nice.
Hey!
Let's go! Is this the most how am I butchering this word? Is this the most indigenous song that we've heard on the album so far? By indigenous, I mean like at least taps into a much more traditional sounding, or I mean takes into elements and like heavily from traditional sounds and records that we do have on the home scene, as opposed to like posturing or taking a lot of Western or, you know what I mean, packaging of Afrobeats. You know what I mean? Like more futuristic take on Afrobeat, as opposed. I mean, he is the future of Afrobeat, so it makes sense for him to be super futuristic on many of the directions he takes. But I'm just hearing like some of the Kilongwe, you know what I mean, the traditional kicks on it. You know what I mean, the influence is there, the pace is nice, the guitar strings, the drums, like everything is just seeming very, very raw and traditional and no, like, you know what I mean, it's much more like, yeah, like I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this direction it's taking here, man.
You know they collect all their bribe. She carry me, mama.
Those strings.
Baba, may they give me blessing, they no one allow. All of our friends they love because she know they follow Bola.
Okay.
They go make they know. Everybody knows them. I be putting my life on the line for my baby.
Okay. Today.
Be ready all of day.
Hey. Is this about wedding? The song is about wedding, right? Yeah. Let's go. Run away. Those chords, bro.
Your friends introduce you to so-called big men.
Hey.
Make you leave that small boy.
Hey. See, look, he's telling a story on this song, man. The message is quite clear on this record. It's trying to. There's a lot of resistance in their love. They are fighting for the love. And it's telling us, baby girl, make we run away. Like, let's get away from all these haters, all these backbiters and enemies of progress that want to come for your love. They're sending these attacks from this end to that end. At the beginning, the atmosphere kind of feels like, oh, this is meant for a wedding, right? It feels quite, oh, like this. It seems wedding friendly, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, as you're deep in what he's saying like he wants to elope, you know what I mean? Wants to run away and take their love to a different location that where the resistance and the pushback is not as heavy and strong on their love. And I like it. It's sweet. It's nice. It's very romantic. I mean, I feel like that's the overarching theme of the album. Definitely love, chasing for somebody, getting them, and then at the end of the day, like that's another element of the album too, because he makes that very clear on the album, bro.
You jump, say I know they man enough. They give you bad lecture.
Okay.
They go show you their Gucci, their Prada. They go choke you with all their designer. They go show you the way where they run now. This love, they go find way to block.
Let's go. Let's go. They can't find love like this now. They mad. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, I love it. My baby. Today. You make my feel come.
People no want make we day together, so we go run away. Baby, run away.
Hey, let's go.
They want try take me away from you, make I no see your face.
Let's go. Run away. Hey.
I know if you come up for my head, get a visa to play.
Let's go. Nice. What a way to see the album out, man. Rave and Roses. Let's fucking go. Debut album from your boy Remy. Come on. What an experience, man. This album. What an experience, bro. Oh, man. See us out. Take us to church. Let's go. Ah, no. Production on a 100. That's one thing you can never take out of this album. It's the level of detail that went into production. The orchestral arrangements that feel like on every outro of the song, of each song here, like fantastic production. Everyone that worked in the production did a stellar job on this one, man. What a crazy album, man. 16 tracks. Crazy experience, man. Yeah, there are not too many bad records here. I won't lie to you. There are not too many duds. There are not too many like uneventful moments. But I feel like every song had its own event. Every song had its own like, you know what I mean, character to it. Even though the overall theme, the overall direction that has been going for this album has been about love in different variations. I like that it's not just plain. Yes, he had the intro where he talked about his name. That's the exact title. I mean, his government name, Divine. The Divine was clearly an outlier here, which made sense because he was introducing himself in a way, kind of reintroducing himself in a way in the album, telling a little bit of his background, getting a little glimpse of his story, which is nice, which was very, very cool to see, bro. And he kicked that off in the album, and then we got into another song that was not too exciting. Usually, I like my second tracks to be even much more exciting than whatever the first intro, like the first song was. So in terms of sequencing, that was one thing that hurt me on the album. A lot of the arrangements didn't necessarily fit, or it didn't hit the mark when it came to like, oh yeah, this is a nice placement here for this one to come out. Some of them, there were times in the moment where the album got, okay, yeah, this might be a little like, I want a change of atmosphere come up right about now. So we didn't really get that as much. Mind you, we skipped a lot of the singles that we had heard already, so maybe that could have a play into it. But I knew the song, I knew the atmosphere, so I could still register what that atmosphere would have been like because I've heard the song already. So in hindsight, the sequencing was quite poor in terms of like arrangement. I feel like a song like Addicted is an outlier in its fact, so it could have been tucked somewhere that didn't really, I mean, yeah, just steered away from the entire album experience, it was great when it came, to be honest. I take that back about Addicted. I think it might be okay where it is because it's tucked right into the middle of all of the Afrocentric atmospheres that he had painted. But Addicted was an outlier, sonically speaking. Even from a subject standpoint, it was still the same. But anyway, nonetheless, sequencing was one of the issues that was quite hard to deal with because it got quite tiring when it got to Dirty, at the end of Dirty, and then Calm Down came in, which was good, up the tempo a little bit, and then we got Soundgasm, and then Time and Affection was crazy with Chris Brown. The features were crazy on this one. Chris Brown and Black were nuts on that. So shout out to the features. AJ Tracy was quite okay. Again, listen to my fine FYN review. It was quite basic. But what's it called? Yoltz. I don't want to say her name correctly, but Yoltz or Yoltz? I don't know how to say her name. But I think she might be my favorite feature on this one. Just because, like, one, she's an outlier. She brought outlier in terms of, like, at least language aspect, and she had the fantastic intro for the record too. That was honestly my favorite intro of all the songs that we heard. So yeah, a good experience overall on the album. Production again still the strongest point or the strongest claim that this album can make. What else could we say? All of the songwriting was quite creative in many instances. The very like, will I say, uneventful, the most he wasn't really gingered or wasn't really inspired on many of the songs, like Love, okay, Oroma Baby, and in many instances in the verses on Carry. Those three records, when it comes to songwriting, duds. Absolute duds. Like, nothing was going on here. Nothing interesting, nothing exciting, nothing connects you to the song, yet they sounded very, very generic. The approach that he had on the song. Carry was probably, at least Carry had a saving grace with a very strong hook. Once he had a very strong hook that can actually have you come back to the song. Production, again, fantastic, but Carry was what saved it. Now, after Carry, or after those sequence of songs, I think when it comes to songwriting, a lot of it was intentional. When it came to giving you all that dirty yarns, it was very vivid, okay? It took you to all those atmospheres. The man painted the picture very well from you. She wanted out. I give it to her raw. I mean, other instances, you know what I mean? He went all the way. He was quite vivid and descriptive with how raunchy he can be. And obviously from the raunchy side, and even the romantic side too, with records like Calm Down, when it's telling a story. Even the intro was probably the strongest point of songwriting, and Runaway, the outro as well, another strong point of songwriting for him. So in terms of songwriting, most of it was quite intentional. Like, there was a lot more to take out from, as opposed to the duds where he had like very, very, Yeah, very. I know you can make the claim. Yes, the approach of the song is, or the beat of the song. Even though many of the beats didn't warrant you to dumb down your lyrics or just to just do it like treat it like a freestyle. Like nah, like it didn't really warrant those. Like the beats didn't even warrant that kind of approach. It just felt completely lazy on many of those songs. But when it comes to songwriting, yeah, that was it. And the delivery, as you already know, it stand like pure, strong, super energetic delivery. That inflection that he has as an artist is so evident on this album, and I'm glad that he kept that element here. That usually is his indicator, is what makes him unique, is what people can say, oh, this sounds like Rema. So it was very, very evident when it comes to that delivery. He used a lot of his humming on these records, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the delivery standpoint, shout out to Rema. Strong points on that end of the album as well. It's definitely a fantastic album, bro. It's definitely a fantastic album. It was a fun listen for the most part. Now, when it comes to my favorites, my absolute favorites would definitely go down with the singles. Calm Down, Soundgasm was there. But Joe, Joe is not something else. Joe is something else. I marked that down as one of my finest records here. Super energetic, very nice, very calm. Like it had some little, I mean, it was the most quintessential Afropop sound you could hear, or one of the most quintessential Afropop sounds you could hear. A little bit of a Wizkid influence there, you can definitely hear it. Addicted is another favorite of mine. Super dynamic of a song, had this very strong 80s synth pop influences on that. Addicted to definitely go down as one of my favorites. Okay. What else was here that was really, really strong for me? It was Joe. Then Mara at the end. Excuse that intro, but Mara at the end, bro. Let's talk about Mara at the end. That was fire. I think I really enjoyed that record too. What else could be considered as a fave here, man? Wine, Runaway. Those two as well. Definitely favorites. Okay. I have a good amount of favorites here. I could throw in Time and Affection as well, bro. These were good records. I think these are very, very strong records that I definitely see myself holding on to on this album. It was quite fun. It was quite energetic. It definitely painted a vivid picture of what it's like, or at least it owned in on the identity of his sound. I feel like he definitely checked that box when it comes to like, oh yeah, this is my sound. Let me make an album around that sound, or at least to own it. And yes, you can definitely see him do that on this album. I mean, this is my first listen to it, so with that, I mean, it's definitely gonna grow and be better over time. I definitely feel like it will be. So far the impression on it is very strong. Definitely left a very strong impression because of that outro, man. It was a fantastic album, bro. I mean, the bar was really up there. Trust me, the bar was up there. Didn't meet the bar. I think he did a good job at it. I don't think he did a good. He didn't blow it out the water, but he did a good job meeting it. But definitely a strong album. Definitely going down as one of the strongest this year. I'll say that for a fact. Some of the strongest albums for sure the rest of the year. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. With obviously you already know my least favorites. I've already mentioned it. Love and Aroma Baby. Absolute duds and fluff on the album. We didn't need those two songs. Carrie has some saving grace. So I mean, it definitely has some silver lining with it, with a strong hook. So Carrie can work. Carrie almost hit that mark, but definitely great production on every direction, on every single song. Regardless of songs I didn't like, production was just 100. There were no duds here when it came to production. The outros, the intentionality, the detailing, the lore of the strings, the pads, the guitars. Like, there were so many elements that were thrown into this album that really made for an enjoyable listen. And I'm here for the album, man. Rave and Roses. We definitely got some rave moments. We didn't get enough rave, I won't lie to you. But definitely a lot of roses. Like, you can hear a lot of the sentiments behind the album was to be romantic, or at least in the love aspects. But man, yeah, good album. Now for my final rating, ladies and gentlemen. My final rating on things. Yes, we talked about subject matter, the range of subject matter. The album had a theme. I love when albums have a theme and they follow it all through. I'm here for it, or at least make the album around that theme. I'm here for it, so you check that box for me. Subject matter, we talked about that. We talked about delivery. We talked about production on this. We talked about the sequencing, which really didn't help the album. The sequencing, which wasn't the strongest points for me, but I like that there was an intro and there was an intentional outro because it's Runaway too. So you can say that was like a double entendre. Runaway as the last song. You know what I mean? I like that. But anyway, last as my final rating on this album so far, I'm gonna give this album off of my first listen a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 for me. It's a very strong album. Okay, give it a very strong 9 for me for now. Let's see how it goes, man. This was top tier music, man. Rema has been a fantastic artist for the last 3 years, and I love that he is in the album conversation now with this album, man. Crazy debut. I love it, man. This is a 9. This is a good 9 for now, for sure. It might age into a beautiful classic. You never know. If a lot of the songs catch a lot of their moments, I think it might age into something really strong. But for now, giving it a 9. We'll see how it goes and how it ages over time. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment, in the chat as well. Let me know how you guys feel about it. How you guys feeling about? Wait. What's going on here? What? What's going on here? Whoa. Okay, guys. Wait till they happen. What's happening? What's happening, bro? What's going on in this chat, bro? What's going on? Somebody explain what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Is it my birthday? Is it my what's in the album? Wait, come on, when is my birthday? Let me cause what did I do? Yeah, I appreciate the love, yeah. I appreciate the love 100. But damn. Alright. I mean, this was a good day this was a good day at work. I won't lie. This was a good day at work. Shout out I don't even know where to start, bro. I was about to ask you guys about your rating. I want you guys to throw in your rating, but this just threw me off. Throw in your ratings for the album so far. My first listen rating for it is a 9. Let me see how you guys feel about it. Definitely throw in your rating, bro. But yes, shout out everybody, man. I don't even know where to fucking start. Bringa, appreciate you. You've been consistent, bro. Nana, bro, my G. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yo, Classic came back again. Boy Guy even came back again. Was this a competition between both of them? But anyway, yeah, I think the album is a 9 for me, man. I really enjoyed it. The level of detail that went into it. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. Yeah, I've seen 8s, okay. I've seen 1 9, okay, cool. 8s, okay. 8.5, 7, alright. 7 is fair. 9, another 9 as well, okay. Another 7, a strong 8, okay. I think we can average this around 8, basically. Yeah, I think you guys are feeling like an 8 on this so far. Another 9, okay. Okay. That was dope. Alright. Yeah. I mean, maybe 8.5 because I'm seeing. Yeah. Okay, dope. You guys really enjoyed it, man. This was a great album. Shout out Rema. Shout out the Maven team. Shout out everyone that's been here, man. How are we doing with time? I'm doing well. I'm about to catch the live show, Tommy's live show. Today was a fucking good day, man. Today was a good day. Shout out to everybody. Like, this was a good album. I'm leaving with like almost how many? $230. This is wild. This is wild. I appreciate you guys contributing so much. Okay, to today. If it's your first time, by the way. Because we haven't reached peaks like this. If this is your first time on the live stream, we do this every Friday, okay? At least I try to do this every Friday and try to stay healthy so I can do this every Friday. This is one of my favorite times of the week, and we do this with new music. We go back front to back with every new song that comes. Today was a special one because I needed to do the Rema one today because my weekend is pretty packed and I couldn't squeeze it in any other time. So and there wasn't other much releases around Rema because not everybody was dropping around Rema. So anyway, that was another thing. So first comers, what's that thing that they do inside church when they say, if you are welcome in the name of the Lord? All these first comers, you are welcome. Oh. Don't leave. Subscribe if you haven't. Okay, subscribe if you haven't. Check out the rest of my content. I put out a new podcast. Okay, a mini podcast is a very different take on podcasting. It's called Beams, and I put up 90 seconds worth of content each time. So I already have 2 episodes out. So definitely go check that one out. Thank you to everyone that has definitely like tapped in for the last how many hours? 3 hours, bro, as we went through this album and some of the songs, man. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Shout out Ore, you know the vibes. Shout out everyone that has donated. Osai, Abaga, Classic. I mean, I'm sure some of you have removed from now, but like, yeah, shout out to you guys that contributed. Special shout out to you guys. But everyone has been contributing in the chats. We see how it is. Houseworth, okay, I swear this live stream is my club too. I feel you, bro. This live stream is my club. I honestly feel that way. Shout out to everybody that doesn't go to clubs but turns out here, okay, and shows your boy love. I appreciate you guys. Who else, man, do I need to shout out? Apostle will hear of this. You know the vibes, man. This was fun. Thank you so much for tapping in. Abubakar, thank you so much for tapping in. Essence, you know the vibes. I didn't need George. I remember that name. Definitely, you're not a newcomer. I appreciate you. Draver, I don't know if you're a newcomer or it seems kind of new. I know you're a raver, so you're definitely a newcomer. So anyway, shout out to you. Hope you stick around. Alvin, Simon, appreciate you. Who else is here? Who else is here? Mike, I don't know, Mike Ori is still there, yeah, but you know the vibes, Mike. Dabira, my OGs. Shout out to you guys, man. Anyway, thank you so much. This was a fun live stream. Expect a much more condensed version to be re-uploaded because I know definitely this is going to get blocked as soon as I end the stream. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Love. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the TL or any other place where we get we interact, you know. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much again for this stream. This was epic, man. This was epic. Anyway, love and shout out and see you guys on the next time. Peace.